Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha. This is Manny from Good Dog Press, and I am in my computer room tonight. How are you guys doing? It's been a while, I know, but I am back. I am back for good for a long time. So you will be hearing a lot from me. Get more consistent. Been a crazy 3 weeks, these past 3 weeks, but I am back. And definitely I will be back because I have a whole bunch of good friends with me tonight. Believe it or not, we have not heard from this person in a long time, even longer than me. We got the great ERTs in the house tonight. How are you doing, Elicious? E?
I think he's taking a nap.
I gave him that great introduction. And
No, it that if I was trying to see if I could watch the chat and be on the Hangouts, and it cut out. I was like, oh man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we want to introduce you, the one, the only, the greatest Rican to ever graze the YouTube waves, EORTs. Yay!
Yay!
I'm back,
ERTs.
baby.
You
But
are
I can't read chats. So I apologize to anybody who's used to me reading chats. I'm on the phone. I don't have anything. I'm in an empty room using my LTE on my phone. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. I will regale you with stories of horror of moving to the West Coast soon.
that is fine. You're okay, E.
And of course, we have the one, the only, the magical jazz hands, the cartoon, the Copic kid, extraordinaire, Mr. Josh Chris Arts.
Man, we still going with the Copic Kid stuff?
Hell to the yeah. Manalicious is Manalicious. Copic Kid is Copic Kid. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't make the names up. People just like them.
Hey, you don't make up the names, huh?
Well, I made
Apparently
your name
not.
up. I didn't make the Copic Kid. That was somebody else. I was trying to entice Josh, but he went about it the wrong way. He should have just asked. Be like, hey, Josh,
Who made up
you're a
the
pretty cool artist. Would you be interested in doing my book? Smiley face, wink emoji. But no,
And I would have probably still said no.
but no. He had to call Josh, the Copic kid, and bring down the wrath of all Copic artists on Josh. He almost got banned from buying Copics over that. It's terrible. Like the Copic marketplace was like, yo, what's this that you're trying to take our name? You can't have our name. But you know what? No more Copics for you. No more copies for you. No more Copics for you. No more Copics for you. And Josh, he was like, but I have a convention. So they gave him a small reprieve, and they let him have his Copics.
Oh, cool.
It's a cautionary tale, I tell you.
Man, you've been away from streaming too long. You got a lot of stories and a lot of words to say.
Bruh, I spent all day in an empty house by myself today. Do you know how that's like being in a padded room with no outlet, man. And I don't know the area too well, so I don't know where I can speed and not speed. So I'm driving my Camaro like an old lady around here. Like I haven't learned yet where I can get away with pushing it. There's not too many places. This place is weird to me. So it's
How
kind of like
so? Why is it weird to you? What's going on?
let me tell you something, man. So I
Tell us.
was at Jiffy Lube where oil change in North Carolina will cost you like $35,
Mm-hmm.
and here it costs 89. I don't understand where the other $50 came from. Like, why is there a $50 discrepancy between the East Coast and the West Coast? Well, I was sitting there minding my own business, uh, horrified at the new cost, and this young lady sitting across from me, she was like, "Oh, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is what they do." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Well, in certain counties, you have to pay for your bags. Like you have to actually pay for your grocery bags." I know we talked about that the other day, Manny, but it
Yes,
was new to
sir.
me. It's new to me, right? I've never had to pay for grocery bags. 5 cents, and there can only be paper bags. Okay. But then I found out that there's a ghetto part of this place called Lakewood. and they give you plastic bags. They could care less about the environment. They're like, here, you want some free plastic bags for your groceries? I said, that's what I'm used to getting. So he gave me free plastic bags, and I was happy. It's almost worth a 30-minute drive to feel normal again, right? But then that's not even the end of it, right? I have friends in Seattle I'm thinking about visiting, right? And she was like, oh, you're planning on going to Seattle? You don't drink sugary drinks, do you? I said, heck yeah, I drink Monster, Coke, all that stuff. Look at me, I'm a chubby Rican. She was like, not up there, you won't. I said, why is that? They have a sugar tax. They charge you 30% of the price of the product on top of the state tax if the product contains sugar. So if you have a dollar Coke from McDonald's, you're paying $1.30 plus state tax is almost $1.50 for a dollar drink.
That's crazy,
What?
man.
I was like, are you playing with my emotions right now? Like, are you serious? He said, no. I said, so your streets must be the cleanest streets in the world with all them taxes. He was like, nah, I got junkies all over the place shooting up. It's terrible up there. A lot of homeless people. I said, with all them taxes, that's probably why they're homeless. They can't afford to drink a Coke. I like, so they were like, yeah, we have to bring our own Cokes from other counties. I was like, are you serious? Is this like Cold War Germany where you have Berlin split in two? Is there an imaginary Berlin Wall in Washington where it's a regime against sugar, and then the other side is like we want sugar. I said, look, what do y'all do for sweet tea? We don't have that here. I said, y'all don't have sweet tea. And mind you, I lived 22 years in the South, so sweet tea is like water. It's everywhere. I was like, no, I can't with this place. This and more horrifying tales, to be told. It's apparently people don't know how to drive here. They have an interstate, I-5. Every
Mhm.
time I get on this interstate, someone's in an accident. Now I get on the interstate 2 or 3 times a day, every day, and every time I get on, someone's had an accident. I'm not understanding how you get into an accident in an interstate that has 4 lanes and is 60 miles an hour. Who the heck is stopping in the middle of an interstate to get into an accident or not looking? Like seriously, I don't understand. I'm confused about this state. This state is confusing to me. Very confusing. I'm beyond all comprehension of understanding right now. So yeah, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's just see what the chat's saying. We don't want to ignore our chat.
Oh
Chat's been
yeah, go ahead.
10
I'm
minutes.
sorry.
All right, so we got the breathable skunk girl saying aloha to all. Aloha, honey. ERT says, will be here. Will he be here? Is he back? Yes, ERTs is back. Yes. Josh Chris Art says, we apologize for the inconvenience, but we are experiencing technical difficulties with our stream. KG said, hello, all. Rebel Comics is in the house saying, hello, all. If you guys don't know who Rebel Comics is, he is Niobe Comics. All right. And KG is doing what KG does best, being a mighty wrench. Awesome, KG. Obviously, KG is in the chat, just working his little butt off. Rebel Comics says, ha ha ha, thanks, KG. Uh huh. And KG says, my pleasure. Breathable Skunk Girl is saying hello to KG and Rebel. And everybody's saying hello to Skunk Girl. And Cross Comics is in the chat. How you doing tonight, Cross? Cross says hello. And everybody's saying hello to Cross. And we are caught up with the chat. And
Awesome. You did a great job, Manny. Almost as good as me. You're doing all right.
almost not as good as ERTs, but I try my best. I try my
But
best.
but I embellish. Like they may not have said anything that I said. They said. They're like, wait a minute, what? I didn't type that.
Well, I usually do that if I see somebody trying to be a butthead. They're trying to
Oh
be
yeah,
a butthead. I'll change the stuff. But everything was really nice.
everything is nice. I
Yeah,
wish I could read the chat and use the iPhone at the same time, but this is not working for me.
that's why I got my iPad going. That's how I can read the chat. Because
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
I can't see a darn thing on my pad. I mean, my pad right now, all I see is a skunk girl in front of me that I'm coloring.
I like the skunk girl with the money.
Yeah. And do you know who did this beautiful artwork?
I heard a story, a rumor.
It is
Uh,
actually in the chat, people. This was done by Pope Raven, and I didn't give away Pope Raven's identity on who did this artwork. Pope Fire did that. Pope Fire has a way of doxing everybody.
yeah, she's good at she's well intended. But she's young and sometimes she doesn't realize what she's doing. She's very impulsive.
Yes. So I didn't want to give away Pope Rogue. I mean Pope Raven. But since it was blurted out the other day, yes, this is actually from both of these. Actually, are from Pope Raven. I did the other one, the one on the left, the other night when I came back. I came back on a stream on Friday night. I don't know why, because I was traveling for 22 hours, and I said, "Oh, why not? I'll go hop on a stream." Yeah, that was fun.
Because you're local, man. You're local.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But you know what? I needed to do it. I mean, it was so long since I streamed. I said I need to get back on the saddle.
Bro.
I had to do it.
You and me both.
Yep.
If I can get my furniture this week, Saturday might be an 8 hour get it out my system stream.
Oh my lord, what time are you thinking of going on Saturday?
Right? See, that will be about 7, 8, 9 o'clock, about 9 o'clock PST, which be about 11 or 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which be about
You talking about
8 o'clock
from
your time
at night or in the daytime?
in the AM, early in the
Holy
morning,
smokers! I can
and just
handle that.
go. Huh?
I could handle that.
Well, but the thing is, the wife works on that day, so I get the house to myself again, and I could just go ham, like just start around, like I said, about 9 o'clock my time, maybe, which is like 8 or 7 o'clock your time,
Mm-hmm.
and just go, and then let people jump in and out as they feel, as they deem they feel like coming in and out. Just do some artwork, draw. Hopefully, I'll have my if I have my equipment, I may be drawing too. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I haven't drawn in so long. I feel like I don't know how to hold a pencil.
Oh, it's like riding a bike. You never.
I see Josh is holding a pencil, but he's using the wrong hand.
No, this is the correct hand.
Oh my goodness. Us lefties, man, we're special. We're special.
Oh yeah, you're special. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
there's something I said I want to do. Like I might want to, man, look, Sunday I might play the Xbox all day. She'd be working. No, she works only Saturday. She's off on Sunday. Friday she works. I'll be playing the Xbox all day Saturday, all day Friday. And then I'll probably be streaming all day. There's so many things that my childlike self wants to do when everything gets in. It's amazing. Oh, my life.
so what I'm gonna do on Friday night. Friday night is usually my Teen Titans night. So
Yeah.
I actually have two special guests will be on with me on Friday night.
Hmm.
I don't want to say who it is, but you guys will like it.
That's true. Well, if the wife is working, I might be on Friday night too with you
Oh
and
no,
your two special guests.
I'm gonna have to compete against ERTs.
No, no, I'll be on with you.
I'm,
See,
I'm
I'll
gonna
jump.
go I'm gonna go on a little bit earlier on Friday night. I'm gonna go on at 9 o'clock.
That's
Nine
cool.
o'clock Eastern.
That's 10 o'clock my time. Oh, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock my time. Perfect.
Yep. Yep.
Perfect. Now I'm doing mathematics like crazy. Like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh no. Huh? But it's easier when I work. I have my work computer, the one that I remote in to work, set up at Eastern Standard Time. So when I log in, I know what time it is at the East Coast all day, right? And then I have my wife just telling me, yeah. So when they're clocking off of work, like my coworkers, they're like, "Oh, have a nice day." I'm like, "What do you mean? It's like 1 o'clock. Where y'all going? Where y'all going?" They're like, "It's 4:30." No, it's 1:30.
Yeah.
I just be having fun with them.
It was fun to be on the East Coast time for a week. I mean, it was interesting for me to catch people's shows earlier, a lot
Yeah,
earlier, and
yeah.
actually, it was pretty cool. But it
Yeah.
was just freezing cold.
It's freezing cold where I'm at. It was
It's
50
getting
degrees this
colder right
morning.
now.
Oh
Well, I
man,
mean, Josh is a cold-hearted person, so
I'm a cold-hearted snake.
John,
Nah, not Josh. Josh is a good kid, man. I like Joshua.
We all like Josh.
I like Joshua. Can't wait to get streaming back with my bud again.
Oh, you are streaming right now with your bud.
Yeah. I'm
Or-
talking about
I know,
official.
I know it's not on ERT's arts. I know it's just lowly good dog press.
Man, Good Thought Press got a bigger presence than mine. I'm just trying to catch up.
I mean, I don't know. It's going to take a while for me to catch back up to where I used to be. I mean, I haven't been consistent in the last 3 weeks. It's just been a crazy 3 weeks, like I said. But we will become consistent again. This is
Oh
pretty.
yeah,
This is going to be the core, people. This is what we want to do. Josh, Chris, ERTs, and Good Dog Press. We're going to form a core here.
a nucleus.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
it was
sounds deep.
funny. Oh yeah, and I was thinking maybe we could hold. I know that Cross is doing it, but maybe we could maybe bring Cross on to do some of that. What is he calling it? Artist Alley.
Artist Alley.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Bring it over to our channels for maybe once or twice. Get some more eyes on that.
Yeah.
And maybe get some people. I might pull some. I got some art that's decent enough that it could sell. I might put something up, for bid, auction or whatever. Even if I get whatever I get, it's fine.
What,
It's
what
just sit.
what we
Hmm?
need to do, for those auctions, have already art that established, show it at the beginning, show all the different lots, but we
Hmm.
should actually have maybe the audience say, hey, they would want to see such and such character, and one of us draw it, and at the end auction it off.
That's true. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's kind of stuff I would do. You know,
But that would be a long show because some of those art those
not if
art
if
pieces.
you're doing a sketch, it shouldn't take that long. Yeah,
Well,
if you're
it
doing a,
takes me a long time to do a sketch. I don't know about YouTube pros.
I mean, there's a difference between a full blown drawing and a sketch. Yeah, a sketch can be done in an hour.
Yeah,
A really
yeah,
good
that's true.
and
Like
a
like
really
I said,
yeah.
like I said, YouTube pros, y'all can bet something out quick. It take me forever. I'm still slow, man.
Y'all kill me.
Remember, man. I'm almost 50, man. I'm almost Manny's age.
Oh my lord, that's just in your mind.
It's like, oh, I move so slow now.
No, you don't. I bet you move faster than these youngins.
Only if I have to. Only if I have to. My wife be laughing at me because I walk super slow. I'm never in a hurry to go anywhere. I still work on island time. Like I walk on island time. People be like brisk walking, like the butts on fire. I just be strolling. But then when I gotta do something, my wife like, whoa, what happened to that? That's real world gear. When I'm done, I'm going back to island walking time. I'm not in a hurry for nothing, man. Ain't nothing important out there in the world.
Cross Comics is out there talking about his. Hey, did you see my high noon live draw Hawaii? No, I
I
did not
didn't.
see that. I think he had some trouble getting on at his regular time, so he waited to about the time that it would be in Hawaii for high noon. That's pretty funny. Nobody's. Everybody's saying hello to Cross. Breathable Skunk Girl says, "I saw bits of your stream, Cross. Good job with Reed's Space Monkey."
Yeah, he did Darwin or something like that. They were sending a lot of a lot of traffic on the DMs.
Awesome. Lorenzo Sleestack is in the chat saying aloha to the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, aloha to KG, aloha to Cross Comics. Damn, he's spreading a lot of aloha out there. He's spreading some love.
Now Lorenzo always spreads a lot of love around, man. He
Yeah,
just he gives everybody a little bit of love here, a little bit of love there. It's always good, man. It's
yeah.
all good.
Everybody's giving back the love to Lorenzo. Lorenzo's also saying aloha to myself and to you, ERTs.
That's what I'm talking about, Lorenzo. Hello to you back, brother. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left y'all. We got a strong stream to step to, but I'm back.
Lorenzo, don't forget about Josh Chris. We don't want to hurt his feelings. Josh Chris is in the house. Uh,
Oh
Lorenzo,
man.
I'm doing well. How about yourself? We all doing we're all doing good. We're having fun out here. We're all
We're having fun.
what's happening right now, people, we're kind of rusty. We're trying to shake the rust off. This is our first live stream together in a long time. So we're just getting back into the swing of things, back in the saddle.
Yep. And y'all forgive me. I won't be able to read the chats. I stated earlier I'm working off my iPhone and I have headphones. I can't see the chats because I'm on the Hangouts. If I try to go see the chats, it closes out the Hangouts. So you know, y'all will forgive a Rican this one time till I get all my equipment in, and then after that I'll be back to my normal self. I don't know if that's even a lot better, a little bit better, somewhat better, or not better at all. But I'll be back to that.
Hey, I got a dog rummaging through all my stuff behind me. That's not a good sign. Bad dog. Bad dog.
Pet dog press.
So Jimmy, you asked me a question on the messenger. Yeah, that's the two new posters that I did. Since
Yeah,
we've been on hiatus, I've actually been doing two more Pokemon posters for the
that
next
looks
Comic
good.
Con I'm going to.
That looks digital though. That looks digital. That doesn't look Kopiki. Kopiki.
Yeah, it's
That
not
doesn't.
Copic. It's Photoshop.
I was gonna say that doesn't look Kopi Kid. That looks Photoshop Kid now. Watch out.
You look good. Look
Yeah,
really good.
he does some good stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Josh is my hero.
He
I want to
does.
grow up to be like him one day.
Well, I don't have a way to show the chat because I don't have like show screen
You know what?
capability.
I will show the chat. I will bring it up. So you guys talk amongst yourselves, and I'll go find it. I know you DM'd me it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I sent you it too just a minute ago.
Yeah, there you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, even though I can't read the chat, how's
Oh,
everybody
it's a
doing?
brand new one. I never saw this one. This is cool.
Oh yeah, he does some good stuff, man. Like, you know, somewhere in a storage container is a group that he did. No, a Rocket
In a
Raccoon.
storage container.
Yeah, it's somewhere in storage.
I didn't do a Groot.
No, you did a Rocket Raccoon. I'm
Yeah, I did
sorry.
Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon.
Look, man, I told you I'm old. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to get my bearings.
Oh man, you're not old. Old is a state of mind. You're a lot younger than most young people.
I try to be. I try. Yeah. Oh, another thing they have here is a whole bunch of bicycle lanes. Like people actually ride bikes here. Like for
Wow.
real? Like they actually got their own lane everywhere. There's a bicycle lane everywhere. I like things are too far to have bicycle lanes. That's crazy.
Yeah, my little
But
doggy.
they
Stop it.
also have a Tesla dealership somewhere in Seattle, which I might be going to go visit, just so I could say that I've seen a Tesla real live up front and personal, and
Never
check
seen
that off the bucket list.
never seen a Tesla?
North Carolina, we don't really have those. See, so here's the thing, right? There are Teslas in North Carolina, but the state of North Carolina was taxing the electric car so heavy, people were not buying them.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving an extra tax because they were losing out on gas. On that, when people buy gasoline, they pay taxes on the gasoline, and the state wasn't getting that tax money. So then they imposed an electric tax for electric cars, and people were like, "Man, I might as well just keep a gas car." So when I was in North Cackalax, you just didn't really see them. Here, though, you see them all. You see them like, I've seen like three or four of them since I've been here, and
What?
I'm like, oh, but I've never been inside one, so I'm gonna go check one out.
Yeah, they've been in Hawaii for a long time. I mean, when they first came out, people were buying them up already.
But the thing is, they just dropped the Model 3, the quote unquote affordable version, which is 35,000 starting out, which is actually really like 38,000, because they do something with the pricing I don't like. They're like it's 28,950 after your your tax credit. I like you don't get your tax credit to the end of the year, so you're actually paying 32,000. Why don't you just say it's 32,000, and then you're gonna get a tax credit at the end of the year? But they're saying it's 28,950 asterisk. I was like, why they got an asterisk? Don't do that to people. People Why you gonna? Hey, someone's actually. I can get a Tesla for 28,000. Nah, dude, you're gonna pay about 40,000 up front, and then you'll get the savings at the back end. Nah, man, that's not cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Okay. Well, what I got on my screen right now, Josh, Chris, can you explain to us what this drawing is?
Yeah, that's I have a Pokemon series that I've been doing 11 by 17 prints
Cool.
for a little bit, and so that's just the next ones in the Pokemon evolution is the Weedle family, and that's what that one is right there. The Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill. Kids love it. You know, the kids immediately see Pokemon, they immediately come over, and whether they buy stuff or not, you know, it's just awesome to see these kids just. You know, there's not a lot of Pokemon in Comic Cons. You know, they'll see plush dolls and stuff, but they don't see a lot of art.
That's all.
So, you know, I have these out and I hang them up, and kids just come right over real quick and they start naming off all the Pokemon, going crazy, talking about them and stuff. It's just a lot of fun to have these out there. But those are, I actually drew them in 11 by 17, and then I scan them in, and then I totally ink and color in Photoshop.
Cool. And who are these characters?
The starting from bottom, it's Caterpie, Metapod, and then Butterfree, and that's
And
the Caterpie evolution. So I've got the first 15 Pokemon done in 11 by 17 so far.
love the colors. Colors are awesome.
These two though are different than what I've done before because I'm really bad about not putting backgrounds in my posters. I just like putting like really cool colors and like brighten it up and stuff, make the characters pop out. But yeah, I wanted to put some actual background from now on to make them pop out even more.
Cool.
So there's a little forest scene in that one. The other one was kind of like a more of a wooded scene,
Right.
just to try to liven up the background with it.
Cool. And the last one. This is stunning. Cool.
Waiting for it to come up on the YouTube.
I assume this is My Hero Academia.
That is My Hero Academia, the All Might character versus Vegeta.
Hold on, Manny, lock it on you, man, because Chris is talking and then it goes away.
And I do have it locked on.
No, he's locked. He's locked. I was just waiting for it to go on YouTube because I don't have the Google Hangout opened up on the screen. I just have the YouTube panel the way I can see the chat too.
I do have it on his artwork. I got
it's All Might versus Vegeta, and the reason I did that is because everyone when they see my Dragon Ball stuff are all like, "Have you ever drawn that My Hero?" And I was like, "No." So this is all that came to my mind because the person who told me to do it. So you should watch it because All Might is voiced by the same guy who does Vegeta.
Cool.
So and I've shown a lot of my friends, comic book friends that go to Comic Cons this poster, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's an awesome idea, crossover of these two characters." I'm like, "Well, you can thank my wife for that one."
That is awesome. That is awesome.
But that was done on 11 by 17 paper too.
Awesome. Beautiful artwork. Beautiful colors.
Thanks.
I'm looking for a colorist for SkunkGirl.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, are you looking for a certain Copic artiste? No,
no. I'm just like,
Speaking of people looking for books, I just looked at the chat real quick. Everybody's saying, hey, Humphrey Bear. How Humphrey Bear's trying to do a fantasy anthology, kind of like y'all did with Tales from Beyond the Gate, and him and Nighthawk Warrior are so far the two people that are in it. Cool. So if anybody who is an artist and wants to get, it does fantasy, wants to do like King Arthur or whatever, and just get with Humphrey Bear, his Al Fountain on Facebook, or get with Nighthawk Warrior. He's on Twitter. And get with them so you all can get together, and see if y'all want to do something together with them, man. It's gonna be a collab, so it's gonna be an Indiegogo campaign, kind of like Tales from Beyond the Gate. So if anybody's interested in doing that, there's my plug. It says maybe Mighty Geek Studios is gonna join, and Nighthawk Warrior is asking how I'm doing. I'm doing well. And Elric Hyuga says, I'm here fighting Vegeta.
Hey,
So
Ulrich is in the chat. Awesome.
yeah, Elric is in the chat. So I can see the chat, but I can't see the Hangouts. It's a trade-off now. So I don't know what's going on, you know.
Okay, so we got Humphrey Bear in the chat. We got Lorenzo. We got Nighthawk Warrior. Uh, Unbreathable Skunk Girl is missing her pooch.
Yeah.
She could hear the pooch in the background. Yep, Rogue is making a pest of herself as usual. Lorenzo Sleestack is talking about Mike Angerhouse is back. Cool. Uh,
Yeah.
KG is loving your artwork. Uh, Josh,
Sweet, thank you.
he loves your artwork. What else is going on? What else is
That's
going
pretty
on?
much it.
Let me see. Let me see. Joshua Hughes is in the house.
Joshua Hughes is in the house.
Saying Hail Raven, Hail Pope Raven. Yes, Hail Pope Raven. I will be coloring Pope Raven's beautiful rendition of Skunk Girl. Cute as hell, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Lorenzo has a little dog emoji,
Yep.
and
And
people are
Elric.
saying hello to Joshua.
Yep.
And thanks ERTs for the plug, said Humphrey Bear.
Yep.
And we are caught up with
Caught up.
we are caught up.
Indeed, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put the whole thing on a Twitter feed that I'm in, a DM group that I'm in, and I forgot to follow up for Humphrey Bear. But it sounds like an interesting thing, man. Definitely, doing something like that, but on a fantasy level, it'll definitely change. Definitely test some of the skill sets. And some people like fantasy more than like horror. So it'll be interesting. I think it'll be. I think it's a good idea. Maybe they can even get Gary Shipman to join up on that one, and Gary will knock something out the park.
Gary would be awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of Gary, he joined Tales from Beyond the Gate. I heard as well, and I think he's doing something for that.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing on that. I've been out of the loop for a while, people. Like I said, I mean, you guys know I've been traveling.
Uh,
I just got
speaking of speaking of being out the loop, why is Pablo Romero Art in the chat and not in the Hangout?
exactly.
Pablo Romero, ¿por qué usted no está aquí con nosotros y está por allá votado? Explícame eso, señor, por favor.
Oh, that is awesome.
I had to call him out in Spanish just in case he act like he don't understand English.
Well, he understands. I mean, he's cool. I mean, no pressure on here. If I mean, some
No, no
people
pressure.
sometimes they're busy. I get it. Pablo's always in the chat supporting us, which is awesome. Whenever he comes
Yeah.
up on this program, I feel bad because he's always in the background. He don't talk much, but he does beautiful artwork.
That and sometimes that's the beauty about people like me and you and some other folks that have the gift of gab, and they can entertain the masses while the art is being done in the background and people get to enjoy a little bit of foolishness and great artwork.
And that's what we're all here. We're just foolish, goofy talk. We don't get into politics. We don't get into drama. We're just here being
Yeah.
goofy.
Speaking of being goofy, there are 10 people in the chat. There's only 2 likes. Folks, if you're enjoying the content and the artwork, I need you to go ahead and smash that like button for our friend Manny, aka Good Dog Press Correa. We want to
How
go
many
ahead and
likes
give
did
him.
you say?
Oh,
Uh,
it's up to 11 likes.
oh, it's up to 11. Why is it
Yeah,
not
but you're up to
updating on
12
mine?
now.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you're looking at the wrong screen.
Oh no,
You
my
have to
bad.
refresh your screen. That's pretty cool. Thank you, people, for liking this program. That's
All
awesome.
right, all right.
You like?
Hold on,
You really
hold
like?
on. They all right with you, man. They okay, but it's all right.
I don't
That's
get the
awesome though.
I don't get the 40 likes like ERTs though. He gets
40
them.
likes. When
Yeah,
did I get 40 likes?
you got 40 likes that one time that we did that Sunday show, which was crazy. It was either Sunday or Saturday show. We were
I don't
like,
know what
oh
you're talking about, man.
yeah, you get the 40 likes. You're the
I
man.
don't I don't know what you're talking about because I begged for them. I'm like, yo, hit the like button, man. Or we're gonna kick you out the party, bruh. Nah.
Oh, am I still? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still locked on me. I need to get off of me and get on some Josh Chris art.
Yeah, everybody loves Josh Chris,
There we
man.
go. Now it's going to be locked on Josh Chris's blank paper. Awesome. I was like, oh, what's Josh doing? A blank piece of paper right now.
That means he's gonna start something new,
Yeah.
and that's always exciting.
Yeah. I mean, you guys see Skunker all the time, which I know you guys love, but let's go see what Josh is going to do tonight.
What is Josh gonna do tonight?
I don't know. He's very, very sneaky. Hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Josh, man. Gotta be careful.
All we know is going to be something awesome.
Sorry,
Always.
were you all talking about me?
Yes, sir.
Nope. Mm-mm. We don't. We didn't even know you were here.
Sorry, my daughter started crying, so I had to run up to her real quick.
that's
Oh.
that's cool. Yeah, so we transitioned over to we're gonna lock it on Josh Chris art and see what
Oh God, don't
beautiful.
do that. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
So this is what happened. I said we're gonna see what Josh Chris is doing right now, and we have a beautiful blank sheet of paper.
But that's okay. You know. But the beautiful thing about a blank sheet of paper is that we can ask the audience what they want to see.
Ooh.
Oh God,
So,
y'all killing me.
audience, go ahead. What would you like to see? Would you like to see some more of that anime stuff or draw Deku? There you
Hell
go.
paper. Draw
El-
DQ. Oh well, okay. I mean, I was thinking about that character.
Ooh.
well, there you go. Elric Hyuga, you
Oh, you
get
know,
you get
Elric's gonna
Deku.
want those kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, he's saying Deku, please. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm saying it like a Spanish person would say it. Oh, Jimmy Oatmeal is in the house. I want to see him draw oatmeal. No, he's not gonna draw oatmeal.
Oh my lord, Jimmy
Jimmy
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal it's a funny name. I like it.
Oh
But it's funny how Jimmy Oatmeal and Joshua Hughes are never in the same chat at the same time.
yeah. I wonder why. That's kind of
Hmm.
hmm.
Eric says I'm saying it right. It is Deku. Ha.
Yeah, it's Deku. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. I did it by accident. It wasn't on purpose. Trust me.
Is that a conspiracy that there's no Jimmy Oatmeal and Joshua Hughes at the same time?
I don't know, but I'm kind of liking that Jimmy Oatmeal character. You know, and we got to thank Pope Fire for that.
Oh yeah. She made a video about a week ago, either a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where she had the Pope Fires live streamers. So she went through all the different Pope Fires and she equated them to different live streamers. So I
Right.
was, I mean,
You
it's a
were maternal Pope Fire.
yeah. I'm the maternal Pope Fire. Thanks a lot, Pope Fire. Because
I
I'm
was rolling.
oh, I was like, why did she say that? It was just hilarious. I'm like, and then she actually has my wife too as one of the other Pope Fires, which is pretty cool, you know. So it boils down to I'm the good uncle and my wife's the mother hen pretty much that looks after all of us. Her little
Joshua Hughes.
squad.
Joshua Hughes got hip to the game, and now Joshua Hughes and Jimmy Oatmeal are having a conversation.
Oh,
I like the fact that his icon looks like oatmeal. It looks like Cheerios, to be honest with you, but maybe it's because I'm on a phone and I
yeah,
can't really look at.
it's Cheerios, but you know what? It's close enough.
It's close enough.
It's close enough. It's close enough to be oatmeal. Hey, I love oatmeal. I eat oatmeal every morning.
I know. I saw. BNO Outdoors is in the house saying good evening. Good evening, BNO Outdoors.
Hey, good evening.
I'm
That's
back
awesome.
on track. I can't see what's going on in the hangouts, but I could read the chat. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off.
Okay, what's happening in the on the panel is you got me doing Skunk Girl, and let me see what Josh Chris is doing. It's a beautiful white piece of paper. Again,
He's gonna do Deku for Elric
Y'all
Hayuga.
killing me. Just give me a second.
it's a polar bear in a snowstorm. That's what it is.
It's a polar bear hunting a white rabbit in a snowstorm.
There you go.
It's very action packed. There's a nice action sequence in there. You just gotta squint a certain way, and you can see it.
It's very avant-garde.
I don't even know what that means. Man, why you gotta make me sound all uneducated on
I'm
live broadcast,
sorry.
man?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm educated. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
it's all good, Chester.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
Oh, that hurt, dude. That really hurt. That really, really hurt. Oh my lord. I have not seen a Chester on my show in ages, man.
Chester came on the last show I did. The last show I did. Must it feels like a year ago. It feels. Oh, Lorenzo says not the CH word.
CH? What is the CH word?
Chester.
Oh, just Chester.
Mighty Geek Studio says get to where the bear takes a bite out of the rabbit. All right, that means Josh has to
Oh,
rock.
Jesus.
okay. I definitely want to
Oh,
do that. Okay, the bear bites the rabbit.
yeah. Oh, there's just a blessed spurt. You
Exactly.
know. And
Okay, just for Mighty Geek, I'll do it.
Lorenzo's asking where the Pope's at. Where are the Popes at?
Don't know where the popes are.
Let's see what's going on in the Hangouts again.
There you go,
Oh, there's
Mighty.
also arterial sprays.
There you go, Mighty Geek.
Uh-oh, Josh is drawing. He's penciling. He's
No. Manny's drawing a bloody scene in a snowstorm.
yeah,
Yeah, but you
but
can't
Josh is
see it because
drawing.
I got it locked on you. I forgot it was locked on you. Oh, all right.
Yeah, hey,
There you
ladies and
go, Mighty
gentlemen,
Geek.
Josh is drawing. Y'all might not be able to see the pencil lines yet, but soon he'll start inking, and it's gonna look amazing. And Manny's drawing arterial sprays.
It's back on Josh. Uh,
Uh-oh, Jimmy Oatmeal says, "Excuse me, this is an actual picture of a bowl of oatmeal!" Exclamation! Exclamation! Bowl of cereal, unbelievable.
and
He's,
well,
I
we
think,
can't see it. It's so small.
it looked like Cheerios to me. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
it looks like Cheerios. It's not like we can blow it up.
Yeah. Joshua says, "I think you've offended Jimmy." Nah, he'll be all right. He's my namesake. I can't offend me, can I? Even though it's not me, but it's me, if that makes any sense. And Mighty Geeks retracted his message. Uh-oh,
Mighty Geek, don't retract your message.
he retracted. He said, "Man, look." And then he said, "You know what? I changed my mind."
No retraction of messages. We want to see everything.
CKG says it does look like Cheerios on his site. There you go. See, look, three people say it look like Cheerios. It's Cheerios. I'm gonna need you, Mr. Jimmy Oatmeal, to find an actual Quaker oatmeal box or bottle or packaging or something, and use that because that looked like Cheerios. It is what it is, homies. Don't look. It's been a while since I've been around, so of course I'm gonna act a little bit foolish, you know. And what better channel to do it on than Good Dog Press, you know.
We're not foolish here. We're just having fun.
And of course, I'm waiting for Josh to type a disclaimer. The views expressed by me
Oh
are
no,
not
I'm good.
those of
You all
Josh
aren't
Chris
talking
Hart.
politics, so I'm totally fine.
I usually don't. I usually stay away from that. Uh-oh, I can see some doctoring pencils. Uh-oh, back to the other side. Bullet says so many streams. Yeah, Bullet, but this is one of the better ones, man. You should come over here, chill out with us. Hello, Bullet, back to you.
Hey,
You
hi,
know,
Bullet.
come chill out with Manny, aka Good Dog Press, aka the Hawaiian Tsunami.
Oh my goodness.
You know, and you got Josh Chris Arts, aka Kopi Kid, aka
Oh my
Magical
god.
Hands, aka the Kentucky Windage Drawer. I don't know. I just made all that crap up. All right, just don't. Because you said bullet, so then I thought about Kentucky Windage. I don't be mad at me.
Kentucky Windage. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, apparently I
I
got gas.
Oh, okay.
Kentucky Windage. You don't know what Kentucky Windage is?
No,
Ooh.
you must.
For real?
Yeah.
For real? Never heard of it.
Okay, so when you're firing your weapon downrange, right? You have a mechanical serial, then you have an adjusted zero, right? Mechanical serial is with the way the weapon comes out of the factory, and that might not allow you to hit the target. Then you adjust your zero, which allows it for your eyesight to hit the target. But sometimes you ain't got time to do all that. So if you fire a tracer round and you're off, then you move your weapon left or right to compensate for where the tracer round should have been. That's called Kentucky windage. Basically guesstimating where you went wrong on your shot. And when you
Gotcha.
adjust it on the fly, that's called Kentucky windage.
Cool.
Yeah. So
And
there you
now,
go.
And
Come
now
on,
you
you're from
know
Kentucky,
what
Josh.
story.
That's where they invented it at.
well, so they got KFC here too, and I don't like it. I
Man,
don't like the Kentucky Wildcats, and they're like what, like the
look,
national
look, look,
leaders or
look,
whatever
look.
basketball
Don't
crap. I
let
mean,
Josh fool you, man. Josh eats Kentucky Fried Chicken every day for lunch, man.
I've
I know
in
for
the
a fact,
past
man.
10 years, may have eaten it 3 times and hated it every time.
Why do you
But
hate
this,
on Kentucky Fried Chicken, man? That's
I'd rather
amazing.
go Zaxby's, baby. Zaxby's better chicken.
Saxby's is the bomb diggity. And guess what
See?
they don't have over here? Guess
Yeah, I
what they
know
don't
you
have
ain't got
over here?
none.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Boy,
hell that is.
Saxby's is amazing.
Zaxby's is
Look,
awesome.
Manny,
Yes.
we're gonna have to make a trip. We're gonna have to get the team together. We're gonna have to meet in Kentucky. All right. We're gonna have to go at Saxby's, and we're gonna get some wings and things with some sax sauce. Oh my goodness, that's about 8,000 calories in that meal. But oh my gosh, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful 8,000 calories. It's actually 3,500 and some odd calories,
Oh
but
my lord.
Pretty bad.
it's no, that one plate is over 3,000 calories
Why would you want to do that to your arteries?
because it
Because
is
you want to go in
so
that chicken
good.
coma, baby. You want to get in that chicken coma, that hot, that happy place with the Zaxby sauce and them special seasonings and them crunchy fries and just that chicken. Just
And they give you a slice of Texas toast just
yeah.
to push it over the edge. Hey, Crimson Gendo TV, thank you for joining us. Eric says, "Oh, I know that one scene. He is drawing Deku. It was the mock hero versus villain matches."
Cool.
And Jimmy Oatmeal is still talking about the oatmeal. He's like, it would have been a really big bowl for it to be Cheerios, unless it was crushed cereals. But look, man, that looks like a pretty big bowl. They got big bowls. It ain't like bowls are adjusted to just one size. Okay, they got huge bowls. Maybe you just got them huge bowl. Maybe you're one of those guys that eats the whole box of Cheerios for breakfast in a big old bowl with milk. I don't know. I don't know what your dietary habits are, but it looks like Cheerios.
Sounds like he's kind of upset that you called him Cheerio.
Well, I mean, it looks like Cheerios.
I believe so. It looks like Cheerios too.
I got my glasses on and everything. I'm next thing I'm gonna use is a telescope to see if I can see it, but it looked like Cheerios. I've never seen oatmeals with holes in them. I don't know.
I've never heard of oatmeal with holes either.
It just looks weird. But anyway, we got Bullet in the house. We've been telling him that this is one of the better streams. He should join. Crimson Gen Do TV is here. Gen.tv is here. She
Oh,
said hi, or he said hi. Um, Based on the icon, I want to say she, but I could always be mistaken. Yeah, I don't mean to assume
yeah.
anything.
You can't
So,
assume. I mean, I've got an icon with Skunk Girl, so you can't assume it, man.
yeah, I can't assume it. You're right. You're right. But everybody knows Manny is Manny. He just draws Skunk Girl.
I love.
I don't know this person, so I hope I don't insult anybody.
I'm not insulting anyone.
Josh is going in on the drawing. It's looking beautiful. I can see it coming to shape and fruition.
Josh is being too quiet, so we don't see his art.
I
Sorry,
know.
you get the drawing. You gotta concentrate. You gotta hold your tongue right.
So this is what I do when I have Josh on my channel. I just lock it on him and then I go ham talking craziness. But that's what I do. That's why I like it when it's just an intimate party of two or three.
Oh, it is an intimate party of just two and three today. We got three of us.
Jimmy Oatmeal said, they don't have holes. Those are shadows. I'm not Jimmy Cheerio. You look like Jimmy Cheerio to me. Look, just go ahead and accept it that your cousin Jimmy Cheerio just went ahead and stole your icon and made it him. Eric Elric Hayuga says oatmeal with holes is called Cheerios. See? There you go. There you go. Case closed. We have solved this problem. We are sorry, Jimmy Oatmeal, that you have chosen Cheerios instead over oatmeal. You have chosen the enemy over your namesake. It is not our fault. I did not make this decision for you. This is something you did willingly. I'm just pointing it out.
Oh
That's
my!
all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Back to watching Josh draw.
Yeah, I got it locked on you, Josh.
Oh
So
my gosh.
it's all about you right now.
Why y'all doing that to me? Too much pressure.
Look, you see them jazzy hands? You see how smooth the fluid motion of Josh's jazzy hands are? It's just amazing, man. Just look, just look at the fluid movement and the seductive way his hands move with that pencil to draw those lines. Back to the chat.
That wasn't too long.
I like messing with Josh like that.
Oh my lord, that's funny. Poor guy.
Josh has male model hands, you know.
Oh
Ooh,
wow.
sexy.
They're very sexy, you know. And he's got the professional long sleeve button down shirt going today too. Hmm. So he's a professional drawer.
Oh yeah.
Drawer. Drawer.
Drawer. Is he a drawer?
Drawer. Yeah.
Drawer.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Don't mind me. I'm being silly. I haven't been on in a while.
Getting your feet wet again. Getting a
Oh
little
man.
wet before you
But
dive into your own show.
oh yeah, definitely. But you know the thing is, I was talking with Cross the other day. I mean, I jumped in on his stream a little bit for a little bit. Now I was telling him, man, you know, you kind of actually miss the interaction with the people, you know, with the chat, the people that come and support you, man, you know, because you see the people over and over and over again, right? So you've kind of built a rapport, even if it is through chat, you know, even if you don't really physically talk to them, but they're in the chat, you know, they're participating, you know, they always say, hey, you know, you know what the little jokes are, you know, and they know what your kind of, you know, your kind of sense of humor is, you know, and it flows, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you don't stream for a while, you kind of miss that interaction. And as weird as it sounds, you know, that little interaction that you have with the sub count, with the subscribers and whatnot, you know. So it's kind of fun, you know. But when you don't do it for a while, you kind of actually miss the people, you know. Like I miss Jimmy Cheerios, aka Jamie Oatmeal. I missed him, you know. I haven't seen him in a while, man. You know, I can't. What can I say? You know, I've and Elric, you know, and all them people, you know, and
Of course.
and of course streaming with you and Josh, you know,
Well, it's
most, you know, but
no, just I mean they're loyal to us too. That's why I kind of feel bad that I wasn't streaming as often that I used to. You know,
right,
it's a crazy 3 weeks, and stuff happened at work, and then I got sick, and then I had to go on a trip for my work. So I'm like, I need to get back. That's why when I did my plane trip, when I was in Los Angeles, I said, screw it, I'm gonna go on tonight. I didn't plan on doing that night. I said, I'm just gonna go on. I'll tweet out that I'll be back tonight, and I didn't care. I mean, I came on super late. I mean, it was almost 10 o'clock for me, so it's 3 o'clock in the morning for the East Coast. But I
Oh
said,
yeah. I
okay,
was like, nope, no, you go ahead. I'm going to bed. I had literally just crawled into bed after working on one of those Pokemon posters. I was like, I'm not. No, I can't stream. I gotta go work.
I didn't expect you to come on. It says, I'm just like, I'm gonna go on just because I need to go on. I mean, I feel bad that I wasn't on for so long, so that's why I did it. And I did it almost 3 hours. Tank was
hmm,
there, which was awesome. Return of Tank. We had
Yeah.
Uncanny Kodiak was there. KG was
Yep.
there. It was
Yep.
fun. I mean, we had Pablo
Speaking
Amigo was in the chat. He didn't jump on, but that was cool. You know,
speaking of the uncanny Kodiak, he's in the chat right now saying that was a fun stream.
I don't know why, but Uncanny Kodiak does have the link.
Link. Yeah, uncanny Kodiak.
He is
Bring
part of.
your uncanny tail up in
Yeah,
here and draw something.
if he wants
What?
to, he
I don't want
always.
to hear no excuses. What? No, just bring your butt up here.
Yeah, he's got the link.
I'm just messing around. Hey, don't let me bully you guys into coming up here and draw. Okay, that's not my intention. Yes, it is, but it's not my intention. But it really is. But it is
He
not
only
my
bullied one
intention.
person.
That was you.
That's me. ERT's bullied me.
Yeah, just a little bit, because I
Only
want
that
him to
one.
be better.
Only that one time.
Yeah,
Maybe twice.
4 or 5 or 6 times. Paulo says I was too tired that day. Paulo, I don't blame you, man. When that dude said he's gonna go in late, I went to bed. I didn't even bother waiting on him. I was like, okay, good luck, Manny.
Well, I told you guys I was gonna be late when I got back, but I'm like, I'm still gonna do it. You
I
know,
said,
there's
good
always,
luck.
and you know what? There was actually people up at that hour and watched me. I was like, holy smokes, that was so awesome.
Oh yeah, there's people. There's some insomniacs running around, man. They just, it is what it is, man. That's the beautiful thing, you know. People are always, no matter when you go live, it's early in the morning somewhere or just the right time somewhere to be caught, you know.
Hmm.
And it is what it is, because what you say it was late your time, but EST is 1 o'clock EST, but everybody on the West Coast wasn't that late, It's like 10 o'clock in the 10 o'clock at night.
Well, it was 10 o'clock for me, so it was 12 o'clock on the West Coast, but
Right.
3 o'clock on the East Coast. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do it just for the hell of it, just to have some fun. And I mean, Tank's on the West Coast, so he was still up. You know, Uncanny Kodiak came in, kept me company. It was awesome. We had a fun.
And Kenny says kids are sleeping in the living room. My office is like an amphitheater that is wide open into it. Trust me, I'm pounding. In other words, he's saying he can't join. And you forgot to mention Shabby. Of course, I can. Oh,
Shabby was there
Shabby,
too.
Shabby. Nobody can understand Shabby. He talks,
Shabby
and
was
and
awesome.
and words are formulated, but nobody understands Shabby.
Shabby's cool.
But he draws good work. No, Shabby is awesome, man.
Hmm. Shabby was doing a chibi skunk girl that night. That was super cool.
Paulo says when you would started streaming, I was just finishing a commission for Professor Geek. Cool, man.
Awesome.
All right, and everybody's saying hi to Arthur Brown, the uncanny Kodiak, who is uncannily being shy today. His keyboard just fell off. Yeah, I kind of figured what you meant, though. I kind of read between the Spanglish and the bad keyboarding. I got you. I got you covered like a brand new pair of Levi's there, Pablo. Don't worry about it. I learned how to read bed typing a long time ago.
Wonder what Pablo is working on right now.
Pablo ain't gonna say, man. He's not gonna say nada. Dice, es secreto muere conmigo. In other words, the secret dies with Pablo. I hope you have a long life, Pablo. Hope you have a long life.
Oh my lord, we are trolling our own chat. Oh,
That happens a lot on my streams, believe it or not.
oh,
In the meantime, Josh is like almost done with his drawing. Over here checking the Josh Chris Hart. He's drawing the smooth, mesmerizing motions of his hand that will put you to sleep if you look at it long enough. You're
Wow.
like, oh, hey, that's better. You know what? That's what we should do. we should record Josh drawing, just his hand movements for people that have a hard time sleeping. Like, just look at the mesmerizing motions of Josh's hands, and you will fall into a deep, deep sleep, and you will wake up refreshed in the morning, and boom, and we're good. And Pablo says he's sketching a comic page. Okay, what comic page are you sketching, man? That's very vague. Like, Archie, Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, Skunk Girl. I'm confused, Pablo. What's up with that? And back to watching Josh draw because it's gonna take him a while to answer that because of the 10-second delay. Man, you added eyes. I see you color the eyes on Skunk Girl there.
Oh, what I did was I actually Google searched chibi eyes. So I'm trying to do the chibi eyes.
You trying to do chibi eyes?
Chibi eyes for the little chibi.
Yeah. And Lorenzo's like, why are you not on the panel, Pablo Romero art?
Oh,
Darn
everybody
it.
out to Pablo tonight.
Darn it, Pablo. I came here to see you. I'm stuck with Ortiz voice in Josh's hands. He's feeling some kind of way. Oh, this is gonna come out nice. Soon Josh is gonna start laying inks and people are gonna be like, whoa.
I don't know if I'll lay inks tonight. It's sorry,
I
11:18.
see Copic multiliners over there to your right.
Yeah, but we are talking about Josh Chris here. It takes him a while. He's
Man, that
very
dude.
methodical when he does his artwork. Very patient, not like me. I'm impatient, so I didn't go too.
He just sounded like Risey. I'm not drinking, trust me.
Where is Rising?
I don't know, but Pablo says, I will join in a few minutes.
Cool.
And then Joshua says all his other outs are not showing up in the chat right now. That's because Jimmy Oatmeal is upset about the Cheerio comment. It's okay, it'll be all right.
Oh my lord, that's hilarious.
The page I'm doing is for my alt, right? Nancy comic, the black guy and the girl. Okay,
Yep.
Pablo. Cool.
I have not been looking at the chat. Has Pope Raven showed up yet?
I have not seen the Pope Raven.
Darn, this art that I'm doing right now, I'm coloring this. This is Pope Raven's artwork.
Did
I
you
did
did you add him on Twitter? Like, I'm coloring your piece.
well, it's in the title, and I did yes add him. I think I'd add him, but usually he
Got
shows
it.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
usually
but
he
maybe
must
he'll watch the replay.
he must be busy. I mean, you know how it goes. People are busy.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
It's a Monday night. It's back to work night.
It's
It,
Monday? Oh, yeah, it is Monday. I don't know. I had the day off because I have no internet, so I can't work. So I just took vacation.
I wish I had the day off, but I had to go and teach a class today. Yeah.
I have to call my boss and like, yo, so I'm not in the hotel anymore, and I don't have internet at the house. So can I take a couple of days off? Because I
Ah,
can't really work. Popeless, but not hopeless. Everybody's saying how this is a popeless stream, and everybody's sad emojis.
Hopeless?
Popeless.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised Pope Fire hasn't showed up to make some trouble like she usually does.
Well, she does need her maternal Manny.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Oh, maternal Manny, that
I
killed me.
know that girl cracks me up sometimes. Like,
I
seriously?
was laughing so hard.
Oh, dude.
Maternal Manny.
Yeah, I know.
I even put that comment on the video. It's like
You
maternal
did?
Manny. Yeah,
Oh, man.
maternal Manny-licious.
How do I live that down?
Oh no, man. But it keeps getting better. You just keep adding all your little nicknames. Maternal Manny-licious. Whoa. Or Manny-licious, the maternal Pope Fire. Starfire.
Oh, my lord.
It gets better. Does Joshua Hughes outrank Pope Raven now? Question mark. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know they had a hierarchy. It's a great question.
I don't know. They got that cult of Raven. I don't know what's going on. You know, some shenanigans going on. There's some. They're fighting with each other.
Yeah, just always a power struggle with them Ravens.
Yeah, they are. They had a lot of power struggle recently.
You know, just can't get along.
Oh, see
Joshua. Mhm.
if you had a computer, I would give you shared control.
So yeah, I know, but I don't, man. I'm working off the iPhone, the iPhone 10.
I locked it on Josh right now, so we can see what Josh is doing.
Yeah, that's what I do when he's on my channel. I just lock it on Josh.
Well, it's my channel, so I usually lock it on. No, I don't. I usually lock it on whoever's doing the art at the time.
And usually that's Josh for me.
Well, for you,
I
but
mean, unless you jump in, then it's you and Josh. You know.
I was doing some cute eyes. That's why I had it locked on me for a while.
Yeah. But Josh is about almost done, man. He done got a thigh in there. Look like a knee bone.
He's so fast, can't keep up,
Yeah, I
man.
told y'all, man. Josh be doing it, man. He be knocking them things out like ain't nothing.
Oh man, I've seen you draw. You're pretty
Whoa,
fast.
oh, Cat is in the house. Cat, why are you not on the panel? Hello, Cat. How are you doing? Our Sugar Shack Queen is in there talking in the chat. Josh is blaming Cat for trying to take over.
What?
Cat
What?
says she is the leader of the Raven cult.
Oh, Raven stuff.
Yeah.
The cult of Raven.
Yeah. So Cat R is in the house. She's chillaxing in the chat.
Cool.
We call her, Sugar Shack Mama.
Okay.
Yeah. She was telling us about the Sugar Shacks in Canada. And of course, I took it in the wrong context. But, you
Mm,
know, so she's the Sugar Shack, Madame, the Madam of the Sugar Shacks.
cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should put some blush in her.
Don't put blush. Hold on.
Yeah,
I gotta go look what you're doing.
wonder if I should put blush on her, her cheeks.
Just a little bit. It was cold enough. I had blush on my cheeks because it was so doggone cold this morning. Shoot. I was like, whoa. It's like 15 degrees. I was like, wait a minute. No, 25. It's still cold. I don't care. Anything below 50 is cold. So it's all blurred into one big coldness.
Well, like
I
I
started
said,
getting goosebumps at 60 degrees. People were like, you're really cold at 60 degrees? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really cold at 60 degrees, man.
well,
Just because I've been in the just because I've been in the US forever don't mean that the Puerto Rican side left. Shoot.
I mean, it depends. If you're like where I am, I mean, when you're in the islands, you got all this humidity, so 50s and 60s is actually cold. It's a different
Very
kind.
cold.
Yeah, it's wet. It's wet cold. That's what makes it. Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Travel Odysseys says, "Hey everyone, need to go to bed, but wanted to stop by and give y'all a high five. High five to you too, Travel Odysseys. Thank you for dropping by. Don't forget to smash that like button." And Manny wants to say hello too.
Yeah. Hello there, Travel Odysseys. Awesome. We love the new people. Unbreathable Skunker is still
Skunk
there.
girl. Yeah,
Why
she's
is she
here. She's
awake? I thought she
she's
was.
making sure that I'm behaving. She's like, Manny, I gotta keep an eye out on E. All right, I got your back, baby. I got your back. So she's making sure that I'm behaving. KG is a kindred spirit of mine. He says I'm cold at 70. Man, I'm telling you right now, KG. People don't believe me, man. I be like cold. I be like, yo, where's my jacket at? This
Well,
is ridiculous.
they don't know the island code. That's why it's a different kind of
Yeah.
code.
Look, man. Like, whoa. Like, whoa. And then Josh is laughing at us because he's from Kentucky and he's probably knee deep in snow.
No, we only had just a little bit, like maybe quarter inch fall on Sunday, and then it's already gone. It's
Cool.
just the wind chill is was getting us right now, and it's supposed to get like down to 14 tonight, I think.
That wind chill is a killer.
Wind chill sucks, man. The unbreathable skunk girl says my eyes are getting heavy. It won't be long. See, Josh, I told you. Them hands, you be mesmerizing people. You don't get the unbreathable skunk
Oh,
girl
that's
about
not a
to
good thing to
fall
have,
out.
though. I don't want people to fall asleep.
She's about. She said my eyes are getting heavy.
Uh,
I'm about to fall asleep. Look away from the hands, unbreathable skunk girl. Look away. Good night, Travel Odysseys. You have a blessed one. Thank you for joining us.
well, thank you, Travel Odyssey. He says, the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, thank you. By the way, you have some rocking channel art. Thank you. Uh, Pretty sure you're new to our channel. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl is actually my wife. She is the real Skunk Girl.
Hmm. AKA the Hawaiian Bombshell. See,
Ooh.
we everybody got nicknames up in this joint. No disrespect, Manny. No disrespect.
Hey, none taken.
You know, let me go back to see. The chat is kind of slow. Let me check what's going on with Josh's drawing.
Chat is slow. It's going, man. It's popping.
I mean, I don't cut up. I agree. That's why I said that. Well, besides Mighty Geek saying that it would make him part polar bear, which I glossed over because I hate people that can take cold weather. So I just like, whatever. KG says, just ask Manny. I'm wearing a winter jacket at work. Dude, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. My,
Everybody, everybody's bundled up in my office except me. I'm the only
man,
one.
look.
It's hot because I got the bad corner. My corner doesn't get the air conditioning. Everybody else gets the good air conditioning. I got hardly any air conditioning. So it's damn hot. I got a damn fan going on. You ask KG, I got a fan going on. Everybody else is bundled up.
I don't know, man. Look, it is awful in the northern U.S., Lawrence. So it's terrible. I know it was cold here. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even want to leave the house this morning when I had to go. I was like, man, it's cold. I was like, man, what I gotta do? I don't want to go out there, but I had to go. So I went and I froze, and I was not happy.
Ooh. Dude, last week I had to walk from a building to the parking lot. And by the time I got to the parking lot, my nose was frozen. I mean, it was horrible. The wind chill was just crappy. It was like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, last week's wind was insane.
It was crazy. I mean,
I don't know. I got mountains blocking that wind coming from your way over here or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the wind is coming from here over there. I don't know. I had no wind, but it's cold.
I was on an island, okay? So you got the damn breeze coming off the Atlantic Ocean and just blowing onto the island.
Oh man, Atlantic Ocean is awesome. Love the Atlantic. Now I'm at the Pacific. Don't like the Pacific so much.
Hey, you need to come to Hawaii and you love the Pacific.
I
I
like
know, but that's an island, man. Dude, you know what? After this bull crap, because every 3 years I roll. So after this bull crap, I'm shooting for you. I'm shooting for Hawaii. I'm calling it now. I'm
Hey,
calling it
dude,
now. I'm
I am.
speaking it into existence.
I'm gonna be with E soon, sooner than he.
Yeah,
Okay,
not too
good.
soon though. I don't have everything set up yet.
Once you get you set up and you're ready, sometime in the summertime, if there's an audit over there for me to go, I'm gonna go.
But it's funny, because Dina wants to link up as well. So this might be the summer of a lot of this collab streams, but not via internet. Like we're gonna be face to face
Yeah,
collab streams.
that'll be
So it's
cool.
gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
That'll be cool as hell.
The unbeatable SkunkGirl says, I am under two blankets right now, sitting in front of a furnace. It's cold here today and snowing. Yeah, y'all don't get that in Hawaii. I'm sorry, unbeatable skink. Trusty Sidekick is in the house.
Trusty.
Whoa. Everybody's saying hi to Trusty.
Trusty.
Trusty's, yeah, Trusty is Trusty. That's why everybody likes him. Let's see what Josh is doing.
Josh with his beautiful hands. Let me white box his beautiful hands.
Josh is spending a little time fixing up lines with a number 2 pencil.
Yeah.
Josh.
It's coming along though. It's coming along. Back to the chat. Eh, I can only do one thing at a time on this phone. If I still had the Galaxy Note series, I could do both things. But no, I decided to go iPhone. Somebody joined.
Who joined? Who joined? Who joined? Who's this person? I think it's the great.
It's Pablo Romero.
It is Pablo. How are you doing tonight, Pablo?
Doing fine.
Pablo's hitting us with the Humphrey Bear answers. Hello, fine, thank you. I draw now. Okay. The scintillating conversation of Pablo Romero.
He don't have to talk. He just has his artwork say it all for him.
That's right.
Trusty Sidekick says, yes, I am indeed trusty. Yes, right. Joshua Hughes said he'll be right back. All right, Joshua, don't be gone too long, man. We miss you when you don't have your socket accounts. Humphrey Bear enjoyed that little reference to him with the little emoji, cool emoji face. And it's 8 degrees here. You can keep that, Lorenzo. Keep your 8 degrees. Don't send it here. Just enjoy it all to yourself. Just claim it, own your 8 degrees, and don't wish that on nobody. On nobody. The coldest I was on 7 degrees where Rick lives. Well, Rick lives in a basement. How does a basement get? I'm just kidding. The coldest I was on this road trip was in New Mexico. No, excuse me, in Nevada. There's a town up in the mountains. I forgot the name. It was Winnemucca or something like that. I can't pronounce it. Don't ask me. It was like 10 degrees, and I was pumping gas in the stupid car. I was shivering. I was like, are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. I literally, I hated my life for the whole however long it took to pump that gas. I was like, I had my jacket zipped, scarf, beanie on. If I could have had a toboggan, I would have had that on, but I didn't have one, and I regretted it. I had my hands in my pockets, and they were still freezing. I was like, why is it so freaking cold? It makes no sense. And I hated my life.
But you did through it.
Yeah, you know what got me through it? The fact that the car had heated steering wheel, heated seats. That's why I drove that specific car. Lorenzo says, I know the struggle, E. It is a struggle, man, for real. That's why I drove that specific car. Because it's all-wheel drive. Because it has every freaking amenity known to mankind. I was like, does this car come with heated steering wheel? Does it have heated seats? Does it have this? I'll take it. I'm taking that one right there. But I don't care. Just give me that one. Give me that one. Because I'm going to need it. I know at some point in my life, during this trip, my hands are going to be stuck, frozen in place. And I'm going to need a heated steering wheel to help me through it. First world problems, man. Don't judge me. I am a creature. I am, the older I get, the more I rely on technology to keep me comfortable. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Man.
The Spartan life is no longer for me. I am no longer Spartan.
What happened to the Puerto Rican in you?
Man, look. But see, in Puerto Rico, right? It's 100 degrees, right? Or 90 degrees. Cold as it gets is like 70 degrees, right?
Hmm.
My hands don't freeze in 70-degree weather. You know, I can deal with that. I didn't even have AC in my car because you just roll the windows down, you know, and you get the tropical breeze blowing, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But there wasn't a tropical breeze up in the mountains. It was like a subarctic blast. It was horrible. I don't know how to explain it, but it was terrible. It was terrible. Elric is over here rubbing it in. It's gonna be 7 degrees before the rain returns. Yeah, we know you live in Southern California. Got it. Check. You know, enjoy your smog.
Oh boy. Do I have to show you guys outside my window?
No, I don't care, Manny. No, Manny. Nobody wants to see outside your tropical window.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful green mountains.
Unbreathable skunk girl is hating you right now because she's under
Oh,
17 blankets in
look at
front of a
that.
furnace.
I mean, look at that.
I
Uh,
can show you a mountain, but mine's is covered with snow.
banana trees.
I hate Manny right now.
The best part is he's showing you all this stuff, but yet you're locked on me.
That is true.
But I showed it to E.
That's all that mattered. Elric, we all want to go to Hawaii, and have we call it oh man, we call it pernil over here in Hawaii to do a pick, and in North Carolina we call it a pig picking, and I don't know what they call it in Hawaii, where they roast a pig on the ground.
It's an emu.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bird?
No, that's an emu. It's an
Okay.
emu. Emu. Yeah.
Yeah, which man, I can make some now. I can make a lot of traditional Puerto Rican meals. Oh man, I made something today. Oh, I don't have all my utensils, but I
But you
did.
can't make patelis.
But I don't like making them because I gotta get the stupid grinder, and you gotta get the plantains, and you gotta get the stupid leaves. It's just
I
way
love
too much. It's just way too much work, dude, for
I
what it
love
is.
patelis, man.
This is just way too much work for what it is. It
I
is
like I
way
like the
too
way
much
that
work.
Cross tried to pronounce patelis. It was hilarious.
Well, Cross is he's a special individual, man. Cross, if you're here, we love you, but you're a special individual, and Spanish is not your strong suit. It's fine. It's fine. English is not mine. It's okay. English is not even Josh's strong suit. So, hey,
Nope.
you know, it happens like that sometimes. Josh speaks binary. Zeros and ones. That's all he knows at the top.
Wow. No, I don't know if I'm like that. 001, 001.
Speaking of which, Paulo Romero's doing some artwork. Let me check out what he's doing. He's
Yeah, so,
laying out an outline, you know.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
obviously it's gonna be a sexy woman.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah. It looks like that that picture that meme that Pope Fire posted of uh Manny's head on a bikini model.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
we don't
why.
want to see that. We don't want to see that. Pope Fire just loves to troll me. That's for sure.
Those things happen.
You know
So
what?
Pablo, what are you drawing? What are you drawing, man?
I'm going to draw. Um, I'm going to draw pizzas from the Misfits
Mm.
because everyone is always telling me that my work reminds them of Shem and the holograms. So I'm going to
Okay.
do the character.
Nice, nice.
I
I'm
draw
sorry.
her. I drew her before, but in a anime style. I'm going to do this on my regular style.
Okay. Cool. We'll be checking in on you. I just want to make sure. I don't want you to feel like we're. I talk a lot. And Manny's even said that I talk a lot. So I want to make sure we get you a little bit of love. See what you're doing. Let you talk a little bit. You know.
I don't say you talk a lot.
Talk too
Uh,
much.
I talk too much. I never shut up. Anyway, people don't know that song, but anyway. Rick is an interesting cat. I watch his streams almost every day, says Lorenzo. And Elric is laughing. He's enjoying it. Manny's head on a black cat. KG says we should draw Manny's head on black cat. Mm.
Really? Really, KG? You my mighty wrench. You shouldn't be trolling me, KG.
Bale says, "Hail, Rick." The mighty Rick Piper. He's a good kid, man. I like him. Well, he's not a kid. He's probably older than me.
Oh my.
KG says, "What you talking about? E? I know that song." KG is he's my brother from another mother. Unbreathable Skunk Girl says, "I hear plastic crumbling. What are you eating? I hope you fed our son."
Yeah.
I'm still wondering though if he gave the dog a haircut and the son a haircut from that one stream where she was like, "Don't forget to give everyone haircuts."
Well, the dog doesn't need a haircut. The dog needed a bath.
Then the bath. Okay.
Yeah, the dog needed a bath, which I gave her a bath yesterday. And then the son got a haircut also yesterday. He was not happy at all. I mean,
Well,
he
look, man. So when you gotta balance if you gotta balance unhappiness of the wife and unhappiness of the son, unhappiness of the son is no big deal because unhappiness of the
Yeah.
wife can last for a long time. All right, son, I know you're unhappy about this, but your mother wanted this. Take it up with her.
exactly. When are you gonna cut his hair? Yeah, his hair was long.
The unbreathable skunk girl has to raise Manny and the kid. Poor girl. I'm sorry, unbreathable skunk girl. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. She's about to go all caps on you. She
I
hasn't
know,
yet.
I
But she
know,
says,
I
"You
know.
waited that long to cut his hair? Oh my goodness. It must have been curly and long."
Uh,
She
well,
about to go caps. One
come
more
on.
thing, Manny.
I
Say
wasn't
one more
home for
thing.
a whole week, and the week before that, I was trying to get ready for a Comic Con, and the week before that, I was on an audit. Oh, I was
Say one
very
more thing,
busy.
Manny. One more thing. She's gonna go all caps on you.
And Pablo's laughing.
Elric says, "Run, Manny, run."
I know. Well, I got my cute little dog licking me.
Yeah, Lorenzo,
Yeah, nobody.
she's out of town. Manny's acting a fool because she ain't around to keep him in check. Uh-oh. I asked you to cut it a long in all capitals time ago. She's starting, Manny. She's about
Oh,
to go full
no.
caps. She's starting to go
Oh,
full caps on you. And when she does, I'm gonna laugh.
well.
I'm sorry.
At least she said she asked. If she would say, "I told you," then that would have been kind of hilarious. Like, "I told you to cut it a long time ago, Manny." And she said, "I asked." She's polite. She's polite. She put long in all caps. That's one word out of the sentence. Soon it will be two words, then three, then the whole sentence. Then Manny's gonna get all capped.
I'm gonna get all capped. Funny.
Oh, she said she's surprised school didn't send him home. Hmm. Well,
Here's your little poochie, okay? You haven't seen your poochie
uh-oh.
in a while.
There's
Oh,
the poochie.
there's a little poochie. There, she hasn't been on stream for a while too. There's a little skunk dog. Rogie.
That's a
And,
spoiled dog.
and of course, Manny with the Just for Men.
Man, look. The other day when you posted the picture at the Comic Con, I was like,
Mhm.
wait a minute. That's not Manny. That's Manny with Just for Men. Manny had a gray beard last time. That's Then he goes to the Comic Con. He looks 20 years younger. That ain't fair. That's false
Oh,
advertisement.
uh-oh. Lorenzo
Yeah.
saw that was in somebody else's stream too. Yes, Lorenzo. I did say hello to the other guys over there.
Yeah, skunk girls in the cold climate. And my nature and my life, my passion says hello, all. Hello, my nature, my life, my passion. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit the like button, like and subscribe if you haven't. And by the way, welcome. Yeah, Manny and I are on multiple streams. Not me. I'm on my iPhone. I can only be on one stream, and I chose to spend it with Manny. Lucky Manny. And then, of course, the unbreathable skunk girl says she's traveling in the Midwest. I hope you well, look. The moment I hit New Mexico, all the way, I mean, I had clear driving from North Carolina all the way till I hit New Mexico. Now, from New Mexico all the way to Washington, snow, wind, ice, cold. It was miserable. It was terrible. I didn't even know it snowed in the desert. I was like, for real?
Yeah, it does.
You know?
I
I
learned
mean, I
that the
know
hard way.
I know that it snows in the desert because I was in Afghanistan, and obviously it snowed in Afghanistan. But it just didn't click in my mind because I wasn't expecting it. Like in Nevada, I wasn't expecting snow. I was like, wait a minute, what? And they were like, yeah, we're gonna get record-breaking snow. We haven't had snow in forever. It wants to snow in Nevada. The time I decide to drive through Nevada, why? I'm not understanding. Everybody understands the struggle in the cold, Lorenzo, except for Manny because he's in Hawaii.
I was struggling in snow last week. Okay.
No. Listen to this. Lorenzo says you should head out to the Great Lakes region. No, that's the whole reason I went south. I was supposed to go through the Great Lake regions. I was supposed to go north and then west. And I was like, I'm not going that way. I decided to take the long route and go south and then west. And that's why I did that. That's why I did that. So I wouldn't go through the Great Lake regions. I probably would still be on the road. That would have sucked. Yes, very much so. I'm from Michigan, so crazy weather is nothing new. Look, Michigan, never mind. There's nothing in Michigan. I'm glad you left because what is it? Michigan, man. Michigan. Anyway, I'm not gonna say nothing. Michigan is a state. It's great. Paulo working it in. He's already got the little outline going, hands on the hips. She looking sassy.
Yeah.
Josh is over here doing some beautiful artwork, and Manny's playing with a dog and a skunk.
Yeah, but I got it locked on Pablo.
Yeah, so I'm back to the chat. I'm back to the
Well,
chat.
she jumped on my lap and she wants to play. Darn little doggy. You know,
You know, it's
she hasn't seen me for over a week, so she's still in that playful mood that she wants all my attention.
yeah. We were just talking about that not too long ago. Me and the wife about how dogs, man. You could leave for 15 minutes, come back, and they're like, "Where have you been all my life?" You know, cats be like, you go somewhere, you can go on 3 or 4 days, you come back. Cats be like, yeah, so this is my house now, punk. Get out. You know, that's why I don't like cats. I don't like cats. I'm sorry for you cat lovers. I just don't like them.
I'm a
Let's
dog
see.
lover.
Yeah,
I like cats and dogs.
but that's fine. It's a wonderful thing. If you do, it's fine. I'm not hating. The UP is beautiful. Maybe you haven't seen the best parts. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, exactly, KG. I'm bypassing the whole thing because I don't want to get into it with Skunk Girl about Michigan or whatever. So I'm just gonna bypass that and go over to KG and say, cats are like, were you gone? I didn't even miss you. Exactly, KG. That's what cats do. Cats be like, whatever. And the thing is, you die, cats will eat your body. Like, damn, I was just feeding you a minute ago. Now I'm your food. Man, that's crazy. Ooh, Space Galleria is dropping by. Hey, if y'all have not checked out Space Galleria, he does oil paintings on his channel. I checked him out the other day. It's pretty good stuff, man. Pretty good stuff. Thanks for dropping by, Space Galleria. We appreciate you, and thanks for the like.
Thank you, Space Galleria. Awesome.
Yeah, I try. This is the thing, right? I do try to watch people's streams, like all the people that are sub and they have channels and whatnot. I don't get around to all of them, but eventually I will. So I was checking out Space Galleria. He does like these big oil paintings, man. He's pretty nice, man. He's nice with it. He's got some skills.
And looking mighty KG is in there, putting the links up already.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Yeah, y'all.
that is a mighty wrench right there.
Yeah, KG is amazing, dude. KG is amazing,
No
and of
problem,
course,
Space Galleria. We love you in the
yeah, yeah. So Manny finally put the dog down and the skunk down.
Yeah, well, the skunk's right here, always here. Do, 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 do.
And, and Josh is doing. Look at that. Josh's drawing is coming along very nicely, very
Yes.
nicely. Pablo got a lot going on already. Not only he's moving right along.
Let's see what Pablo's doing. Oh, Pablo is moving along. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Here,
he's this
let
gonna
me.
be this gonna be done pretty soon.
Got that Art Deco kind of style to me right now. Looking at it.
Hmm.
Pretty cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
Pablo's doing some big things over there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Can you imagine a Skunk Girl by Pablo Romero?
That's a possibility. I'm his agent, so we can discuss these. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I need to find out what his rates are.
Yeah. And Elric is saying Josh is doing a very good drawing of Deku. He
Thanks.
is.
I
Josh
can
is doing amazing.
I can send them to you. The rights.
Cool. Sounds cool. I just got another commission in the mail today. Yeah, so another Skunk Girl done by a
Oh
local.
yeah,
It's really nice. I gotta scan it in. Nice stuff.
nice.
Yeah.
Checking out the chat. Everybody's chilling. It's only what time is it here? It's only 8:54 here. It's like 11 o'clock Josh time.
It's almost midnight.
Oof.
Poor Josh. Josh and
Almost
Skunk Girl.
2 a.m. here.
2 a.m. over there.
Pablo,
Whoa.
Pablo, thank you for coming on, Pablo. I mean, such a late time for you.
I know.
Unless you're a night owl.
Um, I'm a night owl.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Lorenzo says it's midnight there too. Yeah, it's 8:54 my time, which is why I said it's about 11 something, which is 11:55 over there. 2 o'clock at Pablo Romero Standard Time.
Pablo
Yeah.
remember standard time.
Buenos Aires. Buenos
Buenos
Aires time.
Aires. Eso. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, life is beautiful. International stream.
It
Only
is.
Manny can only Manny can pull an international stream together.
Well, you missed one of my last streams. I had three Canadians, one New Zealander, one Australian, one Argentinian, and I think I had maybe three Americans. All the rest are foreigners. It's pretty cool. It was
Yeah,
super
it's
cool.
great. The art community, especially online, is very diverse, man. You can get people from anywhere.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Pablo's doing blue lines. So that means he's about to start laying inks.
Yes.
He's about to start laying some inkology right about now. Starting with the eyes, doing good stuff. Josh is doing his deku. I don't even know what a deku is,
You
but
should
that's
really
what
watch the
Josh is
show.
doing. Bruh. Oh, you see that picture I sent you of that place, dude? Josh,
Um, what
that
place?
anime,
Yes, I'm
store?
totally freaking jealous.
Dude, I'm gonna go once I get completely settled in and figure out everything because this place is ridiculously expensive. But once I figure out how I'm gonna rebudget myself, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna either FaceTime you. You don't have an yeah, you do have an iPhone, or
Yeah.
FaceTime you so you can pick whatever you want out, man. So I can send you something. You know, if I can remember which town that was. I've been to about 6 different towns.
Well, I'll make it easy on you. You go in there and you find the cutest daggone Pikachu
All
for my
right,
daughter.
all right, for your
And
daughter,
that's
definitely.
yeah. Anytime we go in any of those places, I just look for stuff for my kids.
All right, cool. I'm gonna find your Pikachu then. Dina Israel is in the house.
I
She
know.
is in the house.
Hey, if you want to send her the link, I don't know if I.
Sure. Let me see.
Wait.
Because Dina is on West Coast time.
Yeah,
Let me,
I
or is
think
she Mountain Time? She's Mountain Time.
I think I do have her. I think I am following her.
Oh, Abe is in the house. Abel Parson is in the house. That's what I'm
Hey,
talking
hey,
about. Abe is like a long time guy. Let me see if I can send the link to her. Let me see if I can send the link.
Oh, I got it. I
You
got it.
got her?
Yeah, I got her.
All right, cool. Well, Dina, if you want to join us, man, you're more than welcome.
I'll just message her, and if she's got time, she can come. If not, it's cool. There we go. It's sent.
Dina says she doesn't do anything with her YouTube, but thanks. Dina, you should do something with your YouTube. You're an amazing artist. You can
She
do things.
she can come on here and do amazing art and whatever she wants to draw. No pressure.
Hmm. Dina, when you come on, I need you to draw Manny in a
And she would. That's the bad part. Don't give her that.
just draw your sexiest girl with Manny's head on it. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Oh my lord. I
KG says KG says he doesn't do anything with his YouTube either, but Dina is more than welcome. Dina's becoming a household name in the Drawn and Quarter fan edition.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah. She does.
Oh, Pablo likes to draw women with the bembas. Oh no, don't erase the bembas.
What is he doing? What's he doing?
She's drawing the bembas. It's a Spanish word for big lips.
Big lips.
Yeah, juicy lips, bembas.
Chocho lips.
No, that's something else, Manny. Manny, keep it
No,
rated
no,
G.
no. It is G. If you don't know what that meant in back in the '70s over here, it was different. Yeah, I know. I know.
But to
Different
me
places,
and
it
Pablo,
was
it meant
different.
something else.
I know. I know. Once I said, I'm like, oh no, it's meaning something else. Oh yeah, yeah. I know.
And if you're a
And
guy, you don't want no one telling you you got those kind of lips. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
That's bad, Manny. That's
I
bad.
know, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad back in the '70s. Here, it meant something else. Oh,
Lorenzo says put Manny in a tutu, and Dina's a bit of a celebrity. Yeah, Dina's been killing it in the fan edition, Drawn and Quarter fan edition as of late. You know, she's been killing it. She has been doing it.
yeah. And
Yeah, well, we will say in Puerto Rico, bimbona. She's
yeah.
bimbona. Hey, look, we like, well, I'm gonna say I like, most Latin men like, like the bembas.
I don't think we use that word here in Argentina.
Yep. Yeah. Them eyes look amazing, dude.
Yeah, it does.
We're looking at Pablo. I don't know if the
It is.
Dina has joined the group chat.
Good evening, Dina.
Hi guys, how you guys doing?
We're doing fine. We're just cruising and drawing, enjoying each other's company, enjoying ERT's beautiful voice.
Hi guys, how you guys doing?
We're doing fine. We're just cruising.
Uh-oh, we got it.
Oh,
There's an echo.
Uh-oh.
There's a little bit of an echo going on. I'm over here just watching Pablo just kill this piece right here.
It's beautiful.
He
I
is
keep
killing it.
telling him that he keep doing that he can replace Frank Cho.
Yeah, no, maybe. You never know. Anything's possible. But he is killing it. I mean, I love the way he drew the eyes on this.
Foxy.
And then he put the bambas to go. There you go, man. I would date her. Shoot, if I wasn't married, that is. Yo.
So you would date a 2D pencil drawing. Okay.
I would have to be too. You never seen that video with "Take on Me" by Aha?
Oh, of course.
Okay, there you go. It's possible, dude. It's on a
That's-
video.
Is that PopeRaven's drawing? That cute skunk girl?
Yes, it is.
That's adorable.
Yeah, so I did the inking on
Oh.
Pope Fire's show on Saturday night, and I've been coloring it tonight.
Hey,
Super
speaking of
adorable.
celebrities, Edwin Boyette is in the chat, holding a wrench and asking when is lunch night. I can't do Edwin Boyette voice. I'm sorry, Edwin. I tried, but you know,
I'm not.
only you have your own voice, Edwin.
Yeah, only Edwin have the Edwin voice.
Yeah,
Like I said, I mean, I'm just getting ready for Indiegogo. So there's no launch night for a while. So I'm just doing some pinups and getting some publicity kind of drawings ready. So it'll go into the IndieCron, the what you call it, the previews. So launch night will not be to like May. There's I gotta build up. I'm not gonna be let's launch it now. No, we need to build it up. We need to get SkunkGirl a little bit more publicity.
yeah.
And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. Getting ready for Indiegogo, not ready to launch, just getting ready. So I need to get on that stuff.
Edwin is such a boomer. Like KG puts Edwin's link up. It says check out at Edwin Boyette, and Edwin Boyette replies, "What am I checking out, KG? You're checking yourself out, Edwin." I love that dude, man.
Did you guys see the video that Edwin made of us going around the Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Making those poor Hawaii vendors nervous. I mean, he was doing great. I mean, he was promoting them and everything, but they're just not used to that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, Edwin says thanks. I'm on my phone. I know Edwin. I am too, man. I just have to pick on you a little bit. Look, the funniest video ever was when Edwin saw Manny at the comic book store.
What?
And he went live on Twitter. And then at the end of the video, Edwin was trying to shut it down. He kept saying boomer, boomer, boomer.
Oh man. Did you see that I go trolling Kyle today?
Uh-uh.
Have you see Uncle Ethan? He was doing that. He have a new icon.
Oh yeah.
That his new icon is someone put his icon's face on Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Kyle say no one did one for him, so I say, oh, be careful for what you wish for. So I make him one.
Oh Lord.
I saw that.
Yeah.
They were really
I
good.
haven't been on the lines too much lately. I've been running
I'll send it to Manny. Then Manny can
screen share.
Yeah. Where do I put that?
What was that?
'Cause I was. It's something quick and easy, but fun. I think Kyle said he wants the color, so I sent him a better scan. Sorry. I enjoy trolling. It's too much fun.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be great. You know what, Edwin? You should do that. He says, we should plan for it and I'll come over your house, maybe stream for the launch. I would pay for that. I would
My
pay to
house is
see
a
Edwin.
mess.
I would pay to see Edwin and Nanny boomering it up on launch day.
My
That
house,
would be so classic. I mean, that would be like the best stream ever. Because I would be dying laughing half the time, man.
I sent it to Manny's Twitter.
okay. Oh, my house is a mess. I would not want to embarrass myself having Edwin coming over and seeing this crazy house.
Yeah, and Edwin says he's planning a Comic Skate dinner at his house for Hawaiian crew soon. You know what?
That would be cool.
You know, this just let us know because some of us people over here that are freezing will just are looking for any excuse to go to Hawaii and warm up.
I like Hawaii, but I'm afraid of the cockroach. So that always make me pause.
They don't have cockroaches in Hawaii. They have flying eagles.
I lived there
They're the
for
size of
9
eagles.
months. I lived there for 5 months. They are flying cockroaches.
Yeah, no, they're not cockroaches. They're eagles. Those are eagles. Those are Hawaiian.
They're mini size bombers.
We got them in Puerto Rico too. That's the funny part.
Oh my lord, what am I looking at?
Horror.
It is
Horror.
horrible.
He likes it. He said he likes it.
What in the world?
Hey, he said he like it. He's gonna color it.
Who's gonna color this?
Kyle.
Oh my lord.
Kyle said he's gonna color it because I don't know how to do it right. I was thinking to give him like maybe like a 5 o'clock shade, but I don't know how to do it right.
Well, you guys have to see this. This is hilarious. Let me.
I'm looking at it now.
Uh,
Oh my
I gotta-
goodness.
I will white box myself. Look at this. Oh my lord. What made you do this, Dinah?
Because he's sad that only Uncle Ethan has it. He doesn't have one. So I say, well, I'll make your wish come true. So I make him one.
That is ridiculous.
That's the Captain Ma'am.
Oh
Funny.
lord.
That is so funny.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh
We
my.
call it Captain Ma'am, and everyone likes it. It's fun.
It is funny. It is hilarious. I love it. I
Oh,
love it. You should you know what, Manny? You should color this.
It's a different style compared to Kyle's. It'll be fun. I was thinking to do a few more version, but I still have a commission I need to finish first.
This
But
is hilarious.
But this one, I just feels like if I don't do it, it's gonna be I'm gonna lose some kind of dry humor. So when he said that, I saw it. I just start drawing, and then I sent it to him within an hour. I think I did a pretty good job.
oh my lord. I should make the hair rainbow color.
Oh no, rainbow bit.
Oh my lord. I'm stunned. I don't know if I can do this. Oh god.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make something even worse after this one.
Worse.
Uh-huh.
You can color booster drawings. I think you can do that.
This is
I don't know, Manny. You should color that.
what
That is hilarious.
do this? That's what I don't get.
That's Kyle. Because he wants to look like Captain Marvel, just like Uncle Ethan did.
Okay.
So I draw using his icon picture, and then pretty much shave his beard now and give him beautiful hair like Captain Marvel has.
Okay,
That's-
let me- I'm gonna have to go get a Captain Marvel thing. Okay.
And I find out that smudge thing is not from my pen. It's on my scanner. So I remove it, and that black dot is not there anymore.
Oh, so many horrible pictures to choose from for Captain Marvel. Oh, seriously, which one should I use?
I think I did a better job with the hair than the Captain Marvel has. They have no idea how to do hair right.
Okay,
I
here we
don't
go.
know, but Lorenzo just paid you one of the biggest compliments I think anybody could give. This is one of the streams I show my friends to get them interested in Comics Gate. Manny, you're doing it big, brother. You're doing it big.
Thank you, Lorenzo. That's cool.
I was thinking to make one for Edwin too, but I'm not so sure how he feel about that. He probably will say that he wished to be Fabio instead of Captain Marvel.
I can see it. I can see it at Fabio Boyette. I can see that.
You know how he like to play with his hair, and then you just if it's longer, it'll be flowing like a Fabio shampoo commercial.
All right, and Edwin is saying, all right, we'll figure out lunch day. If need be, we can host you and your wife at our place on lunch day and do it up big. That sounds good, man. That's an open invitation from the voice of Comicsgate himself, Mr. Edwin Boyette. How can you? That's like he's making you an offer you can't refuse.
I know. I am humbled by the
that's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
And Edwin, man, you got the biggest heart of anybody I've ever met in my life, bro. Even though I'm not in Hawaii and I haven't really never talked to you or met you, man, everything you do for the community is awesome and amazing. You're an awesome dude, man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
It's awesome. All right.
Is Manny gonna color it? Yes, Manny's gonna color it.
Manny overcome the fear.
The fear factor.
What happens is I keep badgering Manny, and eventually he just gives in. Like, damn it, I just need Jimmy to shut up.
No. I was looking at him like, I'm just stunned. That's all I can say.
All you have to do is color it. Look at Josh. Josh is over here moving right along on this piece.
Have you seen the Captain Marvel? They come up from what's that? Marvel versus Capcom or the other way around? They make the Captain Marvel super pretty and cute. I mean,
yeah, but because it's Capcom. They're not.
If he was super cute there, I'll be like, hey, if she looks like that, I'll totally go watch it.
Yeah, well, she won't.
The Nerdist channel, they say if the Captain Marvel come out from the 90s trailer, so they combine it with Die Hard. Die Hard, the third one, what's that called? Die Hard. I forgot. What's that called? But it's funny. I just still feel like, Brie Larson just make everything kind of, I don't know. I think it has something to do with her doesn't really care face. I was thinking, if you don't really, if you're so OP, then how am I supposed to feel excited to see you fight anyone? That's why I don't like OP characters.
Oh man, then you're not gonna like Manny. Manny's super OP.
What is?
I heard about stories about what Manny did. Manny's badass.
What?
Scary.
What did I do that was so badass?
Who told me that you fight a horrible person and that person stab you?
What?
And they say you are super buff.
Well, that's Jacob said that. Because Jacob said that after I used the Just for Men for my hair color.
Manny is the next Chuck Norris.
I don't think so. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
But old people are cooler than our new generations.
Man, look. When Manny was growing up, they didn't even have razor blades. He shaved with a stick. That's not up.
Oh my lord.
That's why his hair is woolly now. His beard
Well,
looks like a woolly
that's about the only thing
blanket.
that's woolly on me is my beard.
And then he recently Manny took a picture after he youngified himself. I didn't recognize him. I was like, "Who's that?" He youngified himself.
Interesting concept.
Yeah. Going back to the chat to make sure we're not missing anything. K-Blon is asking if it's okay to jump on the stream.
He's working on a lot of great things. He's not far from printing his comics.
What's his comic?
He actually have a lot. Maybe you should let him tell you. He's
Uh-oh, don't be dying on us, Dina.
Somebody sounds like they're dying.
not yet. Darn it.
Uh-oh. Too much spirits.
I'm just not completely healed yet.
It's all right. Manny never healed either.
Right now we're just chilling. We're just chilling with some artists tonight. Maybe another night, Cable. Okay.
So Valgo's over here working this out. It's looking very good. Valgo's working it out. Josh is still working it out. Manny's doing the colors. Dina, we're trying to keep her alive because she was coughing up a lung.
I say I will become like Richard one day if I keep coughing like that. They say keep coughing, you'll be as famous as Richard Seameyer.
I don't think. All right, this is my personal opinion on his cough. I don't think that cough will ever go away. Because I have a similar cough. I know what I'm talking, and that's something that's happening to a lot of veterans that were in those combat zones. Because I came back with a similar cough, and they don't know what it is, so they just label it asthma. But that cough is never going to go away, ever. I've had it for about 10, 11 years now.
Oh my gosh. You remind me of the Russ Lund in Gears of War.
Yeah, it just doesn't go away, and it's funny. I mean, it's not funny like haha funny. It's just funny because you know I was in the Army for like 10, 11 years, and never had any breathing issues. And then all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, you're just asthmatic." How I was in the Army for 11 years before this happened. How all of a sudden I have asthma at age 36? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
You usually born with it, or it just start developing when you are really young. That's what happened to. I mean, all of my siblings, we all have asthma because we're born in Hong Kong and the air pollution is really serious. But then we're all healed now. My brother was the one who had the most severe asthma, but then he's really obsessed with mountain biking. So he started biking like crazy. He would just go 4 hours biking, go into the mountain to get some water and some fish, and then he'll come back in another 4 hours. And then his asthma is completely healed.
That's cool.
I didn't know that doing so much sport can actually help you with asthma.
Well, the thing is, you can redevelop your lungs, right? And that's the whole thing. That if you exercise smart and you work on your cardio, that you can re-engage that lung capacity that you're missing because of your asthma. Because what asthma is basically what your lung is filled with liquid. It's basically the dumbed down version. The dumbed down answer is you have liquid. You have a lot of congestion and liquid in your lungs. That is keeping your air braids from functioning well. So that's what causes all that shortness of breath. But when you start redeveloping, doing cardio and whatnot, it helps bring up your lung capacity. It doesn't cure it all the way. It just increases your lung capacity. It's not ever going to be like a normal person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it helps. It helps. I hate cardio, so I don't do it. like I'm not doing it.
Oh, last time I was trying to work out, I go to the college gym using my husband's student card. And then it was hard for me at the beginning, and then all of a sudden I looked up at CNN playing on the TV, and then I start doing better than my friend.
Well, that's mental right there, right? Like,
I was just like fake news, and then I start biking, and that was at the beginning. It was biking, and then later it was the boating thing. You know, having a wire and you pull it.
yeah, the row machine.
Yeah. So I'd be like, oh, now I understand why they put CNN in the gym room to make people work harder.
It just it's some people get they focus on the news and forget about the workout. So next thing you know, the workout is done. It's a psychological thing, you know.
I mean, back then must be no one watching. It's funny. It's supposed to be calming, but these days, you know what's on CNN. I'll be like, gosh, lying again.
Yeah, you know, you got to take all that with a grain of salt. You know, both news outlets. Anyway, you know,
I
yeah.
know. It was just me. I was like, they could help me build up so much adrenaline. That was really good. Because usually I'm just really
Yeah.
like that.
I told you Josh was gonna lay inks down. He's already laying inks down.
Ooh, that looks really nice.
Look, I've been flipping. You know, I've been doing a lot of talking, but I've been flipping between Josh, Pablo, Manny, the chat, listening to Dina cough her lungs out. You know, KG's been talking about postnatal drip. I'm gonna have to get that checked out. KG, I'll check out the VA hospital, see what they say. They don't really care too much about us, believe it or not. Let's see what they have to say. And Lorenzo's saying asthma. Yeah, asthma. My son, I grew his. I put him in boxing class since he was little. Since he was like 9 years old. So he's been boxing for like 10 years. So that helped him a lot. And the reason why I put him in boxing is because I didn't have money, and boxing gyms are like $50 for the whole month. So it's like if you take him to Taekwondo, it's like $100 a week, and if you take him to a boxing gym, you pay like $50. They go box for the whole month. So economy, you know, if you're tight on money but you want your kid to get good exercise, boxing gyms is the way to go. It's cheap, and they do it, you know, 3 to 4 times a week for the whole month. And you get your kid out the streets, you get him into something, you know, a little bit more.
They learn how to protect themselves.
Yeah, you know, and then if they move into something else, it's just, you know, all that stuff is great. It's just like, you know, I wanted him to do like maybe judo or something like that, but I couldn't afford those classes. So boxing was a cheaper alternative, which is what I did when I was a kid, you know. So I was like, oh, well, I did it when I was a kid. So, hey, you know, maybe it won't be so bad for him either.
Well, maybe you should have just let him go join the old people and learn Tai Chi. It actually makes you strong, even if it looks slow.
I figured being on the West Coast that I would see, you know, I'm looking for a park to see if I can find old people doing Tai Chi now that I'm in the West Coast. I haven't found any yet. Maybe it's just too cold.
Yeah, Chinese doesn't like the cold. They will hide inside. But when it is summer, you'll see all the old people coming out. But in Hong Kong, even it's cold in the morning, in the 6th, then you'll see the whole crowd of old people coming out to do Tai Chi.
Yeah, and I don't know. Your boy Keanu Reeves did a Tai Chi movie. What was the name of that movie?
I didn't know that he was in a Tai Chi movie.
Google it. I promise you, he did a movie. He did a Tai Chi movie. He was like the bad guy or something like that. And the hero was a Tai Chi fighter. I didn't even know the Tai Chi was a fighting thing, but apparently it was.
Tai Chi it is.
Yeah, I just thought it was people exercise.
It's started by a Shaolin monk who turned into a Taoist monk later.
Yeah. So you'll have to Google it. I'm on my phone. I can't do more than one thing at a time. KG says, I know they don't. I'm a veteran. We're talking about the VA hospital. Anyway.
Do we just call it the wrestling?
Who's on that? Moveset on
What
that.
color does this guy's hair is? This person that I'm drawing.
Oh no.
Seriously,
looks
what color is
good.
his hair?
I see more color, and I will see what kind of horror I've done. Are you gonna give him the 5 o'clock shade? Then it can be it's ma'am.
Serious, what color does this person's hair? I mean, what color is this person supposed to be?
Huh?
He wants to know the
Yes.
color of the person's hair.
Yeah.
I think you have dark brown. Let me see. I think you have brown. Yeah, brown.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of look like that. I'll just send you his profile picture on his
Yeah,
Twitter, then you
Yeah.
can get the right color.
Okay. That would help out.
That would help out a lot. Manny needs those things. Josh is over here laying inks.
I want to be correct, you know.
I hear you, Manny. I hear you. I mean, you take your craft well. So, Elric, I don't know if you're watching, but Josh is doing some good stuff. Paolo over here getting the sexy girl going.
Yeah.
Do you think I draw alike? Does it look like his icon pic?
And he is doing nothing but chattering.
Oh, Jimmy,
And
did you see my Black Mary Marvel drawing?
I did. I actually, since I'm on the West Coast, I actually watched you draw it live on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition.
Oh,
I voted
cool.
for you.
Oh, thank you.
And
I cheated.
I corrected Chester on Twitter because he said you only got 4 votes and you got 7 votes. You actually got more votes than John Dillard. He was trying to take your votes away. I was like, no. Let me put this on Twitter. So let me be very, 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 very clear. She got 7 votes. All right. John
I didn't know
5
that.
votes. Yeah, no, because if you look at my Twitter timeline, I don't know if you get on Twitter. I posted it. I was like, well, I don't know what Chester Busby is looking at, but that's not the right count. Now the
Yeah, I
Jiminy
don't know.
Cricket.
That one I saw, I only got 4 counts too. So I'll be like, oh, I
No,
can.
you
I
got-
guess.
No, you got more than that. I promise you. And Jiminy Cricket did win, but it wasn't as big as Chester had said. Not at least from what I saw. But you did good, man. You did
Oh,
really
thank
good.
you.
Yeah. This what I like. I'm on the West Coast now. Now before when I was on the East Coast, y'all were on your own. I wasn't gonna watch that. That was coming on like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, nope, not
Have
doing
you seen
it.
my finished one? That one?
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
Oh, cool.
Was it on Twitter or was it on Facebook? No, it was on
I think
Twitter.
I put on both of them.
Well, I got you on both, so I saw it. I saw it somewhere.
Have you
What's
seen this recently, Dinah?
Hmm?
Have you seen this recently?
Which one?
What's on my screen now?
Oh, wow, so pretty. Yeah, I didn't when I was doing SkunkGirl, because back then I didn't have my new liner pens. Because
Mhm.
right now I have it, so I can start doing more stuff with it.
So I just did a real fast color job on this. This is
It looks
Dinah.
so good.
Yeah.
It does look good. Manny puts color on stuff and just makes it look amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to stay more of a manga style. I didn't want to go too harsh with the colors. That's why I kept it a little bit more subtle.
I think I make her bun too round.
It's
Hey,
fine.
Oh, whatever.
It's
round
fine.
buns are hey. Some of us like round buns. Okay, it's okay.
I guess I got indoctrinated. Have been seeing too many square patties of Captain Marvel. So I start saying, is that how people think that bun's supposed to look like? It's supposed to be square and flat and dried.
I hope not.
Okay. So I got
Good.
the person. Okay.
Let's see what Pablo's working on. I think Pablo got a full shot now. Oh yeah, Pablo got a full shot going now. Very nice. Muy lindo.
Gracias.
De nada, mi amigo. And Josh is over here. Josh, hey, Elric would be very happy with this Deku that Josh is drawing. Josh is putting out some serious inkage now. The drawing is taking real shape. Is that Kyle Ritter?
It is.
Yeah. But
That's
Kyle can draw though, so
yeah. Kyle can draw.
Yeah.
and he's an amazing
He's a
colorist, of
great.
course.
He's a great artist and a great colors.
Yeah, but he does need that. You do need to draw the beard on him, Manny.
I will. I
That
will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. They just have to get the colors and stuff correct.
don't worry about it. I'm not rushing you, brother. Relax, man. Take it
Well,
easy.
it's weird because I think that you're on East Coast times. I'm like, oh, he's gonna go pretty soon. It's freaking 7:30. Like, oh, he's
No,
gonna,
Josh is the one that I'm surprised
know.
he's still rolling, man. He's
Oh
gotta
no,
go
it's
work tomorrow.
12:30. I was just finishing up a few more lines, and then I'm done now. I just want the face to pop out.
Yeah, the face looks good, man. The drawing looks amazing. I think Elric would be very happy with it.
Yeah, well, we'll continue this piece later on. That way I can put it in my book for Comic Con.
Mm.
Yeah.
when's your next Comic Con?
March. Ooh, when is?
Wow, that's close. We already in March. Darn, that's some close deadline.
21st, the 24th.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
we still got
Is
some
that one
time.
in? Which one is? Where's that one at?
Lexington.
I'm not gonna make it, buddy.
Dude, I didn't figure you would.
It's funny, right? Because the plan was, for me to get my portfolio up, and then I wanted to go do go with Josh, go visit Josh, and go see what he does on the cons, and then, I moved to the West Coast. Yeah, so that plan didn't come to fruition at all.
Well, I guess we're going to have to find a West Coast one for me to come to.
You know
Or
what?
find one in the middle.
We could find one in the middle.
Like
Maybe,
Arizona Con or something like that.
Yeah, maybe Arizona or Nevada. I don't think Nevada. It's not in Nevada.
There's
I
Maybe
don't
in
know.
Vegas.
there's a Vegas one.
There's a
Vegas
Vegas
have a big one.
Vegas does. There you go, Josh. Vegas it is.
As the problem is,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't qualify.
Oh,
That's the
What?
problem. You got to qualify for certain things. Like I can't. I would qualify for C2E2 in Chicago,
mhm.
but you have to go before a panel in a sense. You have to showcase your stuff, and they have to pick you.
Oh.
A lot of these bigger cons that are like that,
What? That's
it's harder to get into.
oh,
Oh.
that's sad because in Hong Kong you just
Well,
pay.
also too with like some of the bigger cons, you can't draw stuff like this. It has to be 100% out of your head, your own character, that type of stuff. You
So you have
can't.
to be original.
I mean, this is original artwork because I'm drawing it out of my head,
Mm-hmm.
but it can't. I don't own the character, so I technically can't sell this. In some cons, you can't even have it on the table.
Wow.
Now, someone can commission you to draw said character, and you can do it there, but you cannot have something pre-done on the table.
Hmm.
That's just too many rules.
That's lame. That's
They
not
want
how
to
that
they
used
want to
work.
make sure and guarantee that you're not stealing someone's artwork.
Oh, BS. They're
Because,
selling it
well-
all the time, don't they?
Well, I'll tell you what, the Lexington, he's buckled down the rules of artwork, and I've read them. And there's a guy that got hit for doing exactly what he said don't do. And this guy literally was taking artwork and he was putting it in Photoshop, like a piece like this. And let's say it was Jim Lee's, and I could tell you it was Jim Lee's artwork. But what he did was he took it in Photoshop and he lightboxed it and he retraced a whole bunch of the lines, still precise. You can still see the Jim Lee lines behind it, and he would put like just blotches of color all over it, just make it like stand out like a paintball effect, and then he would sign it as himself.
Wow, that's cheating.
Dude, I'm telling you, this guy, he did 4 or 5 cons with me, and he went like he was a mutual friend of people in my Kentucky area that were like, we should collaborate, we should do stuff together. I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine. And back of my head, I'm going, there's no effing way I'm going to work with you. I'm never going to work with you. and he got hit. Because like there was one con, he had a few of my mutual friends with him. I said, that's Joe Mad's Ninja Turtles, right? Like Joe Mad's only drawn one Ninja Turtle picture ever and posted it, and it's that piece right there. That's Jim Lee's Harley Quinn. I don't care who the hell you are. No one's going to draw the Starship Enterprise that precise.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to do it. And he was just, no, it's my artwork. Well, at Fandom Fest in Louisville 2 or 3 years ago, this guy was going around to tables and asking permission to, just showcase their artwork and stuff. And he was hitting other artists as well. Like there was a t-shirt place that had icons that they didn't own the logo and they were selling it. And he went straight, he got the vendor people and he's like, look, they don't own this logo. I can look it up right now and tell you who owns it. And so they had to take the t-shirts off the table. Well, he went to this guy's table and he's like, oh my gosh, and starts streaming it. And people are just going crazy with, he's flipping the guy's portfolio. He's like, that's Jim Lee's. That's Neil Adams. That's Joe Mad. And he just named all these people. And he's like, who drew this? And the guy had the balls to be like, I drew it. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't draw it. You copied it. And I hated it. I hated that he did that. But he got hit for that, and he never came to con again. Like, he disappeared.
Oh, there are people like that.
So, but like I said, there's you have to be careful with bigger Comic-Cons for stuff that we do like this. Manny would be fine because that's his original SkunkGirl, and you showcase all sorts of SkunkGirl artwork.
Right.
But he can't have, like, even those little sketch cards that he did the Hawaiian Con. He can't have those on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So it is really just for more like original.
Yeah, I mean, it's that they want, and like C2E2, it's not if I don't qualify for the artwork, but they may not feel that I'm going to bring customers in from the outside on a social media standpoint. It's become a very social media type thing. So if you have a huge following, yeah, come on in. You can come in. You can showcase your stuff. Oh, you're a new person? Sorry, you can't come in because no one's following you. No one's going to come in to see your stuff.
Interesting.
That's cheap. That's not how things works in the East. There's no fun at all.
It's become really dog eat dog. I mean, there's just so many cons, and people traveling to all these cons all the time. I got a buddy. I'm pretty sure he quit his job, and he's just going to be showcasing at Comic-Cons from now on, and he makes a killing.
What does he do? He does fan art, or he does original?
He has 2 or 3 original manga type comics.
Okay.
And he actually, I helped him with a Kickstarter. He asked me to be one of the tier levels, and he said just pick any character of mine in one of my books and draw it in your style. So I picked a female. Just because I figured a lot of the guys were going to go for the macho characters he's got, and I picked a ninja girl female that he had in the story, and I gave him the original as well. Because I photoshopped it and gave him the digital for the tier, but I gave him the original black and white, and he absolutely loved it. He loved the style I put into it.
Cool.
So, but yeah, no, he's got that, and of course he does like me, where we've got pre-made posters, and we've got characters that we know people are going to pick up and love, but he's got one step above me, where he's got a Patreon, and he's got like I said, 2 or 3 manga style comics, and he's got a 4th one coming out that's a horror story.
Cool.
So, but it is 12:40. I'm way past the pumpkin hour.
Thanks for coming, Josh. Can you tell us where we can find you and stuff?
Josh Chris Art, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Cool.
So, but I will catch you all later on. I'm going to bed.
Good night, buddy, man.
Good night.
Thanks
See
for
ya.
coming.
Sleep well.
He has got to work tomorrow. I'm off because I don't got anything. I'm off till Wednesday.
It's no fun. If the Comic Con sounds like that, it's not fun.
Well, the ones he does are pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
That's why I
saying that
wanted to go.
I like things that have more freedom.
Yeah, but it is what
But
it is.
true, but sometimes there's just like what he said. There's some people just like to copy and trace other people's art and say, claim it as theirs.
Yeah,
So I guess maybe that is good for creativity, but I just don't like it to be too strict. But I guess there
yeah.
is its benefit. Well, I live in Idaho. We have nothing like that, so I don't have to bother about that for probably another decade or two.
Yeah, that is very, very true. Yeah, I don't know. I still gotta get used to everything over here.
I've never been to a con in America. I've only been to in Hong Kong.
Yeah, well, it's different. Like Chester was talking about, he went to the con in Japan, but he didn't see any comics books, right? And I was like, well, the people that bring the Marvel and DC don't bring comics to the cons. The people that bring comics to the cons are the comic shop owners,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And if there's no comic shop owners in Japan, then you're not gonna see comic books.
There's
And
so many comic book store in Japan. They have comic book cafe. They have just bookstore. The bookstore have a
yeah, but that's
huge section of
mostly
comics.
manga stuff, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, he was talking about like American stuff.
Oh
Like
no.
you're not gonna see that in a place like that, and even like in North Carolina, I used to go I every year to the Raleigh SuperCon in July, and all the local comic shop people will bring their comics, and you can catch up, you can get back issues, that, and of course there were the cosplayers and whatnot. But that's what I liked about the one in Raleigh, is comic book shops would actually bring comic books to a Comic Con. It's not it wasn't as I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Commercialized, I guess is the word, where it's more about the movies and the cosplay and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Pretty
It was
much
more
as
about,
if cosplay now.
yeah, because that's what it is now. Now mostly they want to talk about the movies that are coming out and the old TV shows, and nobody really brings any comic books anymore. But in North Carolina, I guess it's so far behind, I guess, that people still bring comics, and I like that, you
Well,
know.
there's still comic books like the one that I went to just now. I mean, there was comic books, but they had so many people just walking around just cosplaying. You
And
know,
that's fine. But there's one thing that I will say. Cosplayers need to have child-friendly cosplay times and then adult-time cosplay-friendly times. Because I went to Raleigh SuperCon in the morning, and there was some questionable outfits, to say the least. You know, and I was like, come on, parents are gonna bring their kids at this time frame, right? And you know that the competitions are not till later in the afternoon. Why are you here? I mean, me
Wow.
personally, I do not care, but because my kids are, my youngest is 19, so like, I'm like, whatever. But like little 3-year-old kid walking around and sees Catwoman with nothing but a halter top and a G-string with a
Oh my
cattail hanging
gosh.
out,
Ew.
it's a little bit too extreme. It's too extreme. I can understand, maybe
Sounds
you had
good.
a cat, if you had a
You
cat suit.
can't take kids to Comic Cons. They're
That,
always this so-called
that,
cosplayers. They would dress like that so that they can get some attention. It had
yeah,
been
but
like that in the whole world.
there's a time, like there's a time, like, hey, do it in, there's adult hours and there should be like kid hours. Most parents go in early because they want to tire out the kids, bring them back home. They want the kids to love comics like they love, like the parents used to love comics, and maybe watch some people that are playing as, cosplaying as Spider-Man or whatever, so the kids can be like, "Oh, Spider-Man," you know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
cool. that's a good experience. But some people take it, like, come on, man. You know this is the time they're gonna bring kids. I'm not mad at you if you got it to flaunt it and you look good, fine. Great for you. I'm happy for you. But just sometimes you got to think about other people. Like the little kids. The kids don't need to see it. They're like, mommy, what is that? Hey, I
Um,
don't know. I don't know what to tell you, kid. Yeah.
I already saw someone post a video last time that this guy think that he is expressionist or whatnot. He is not wearing anything but bumblebee wings, and he is pretty much butt naked dancing in the subway in front of a little kid. I was thinking, what the heck are the parents letting that happen in front of their kid?
Yeah, it just, there's a time and place, adult things for adult people, and be mindful. That's the only thing. That's my only gripe is be mindful. There's gonna be kids running around during the daytime and those things. Just be mindful. Don't make it hard for everybody else. I was like, wow, for real, lady, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is how you come to the con.
It kind of
Yeah.
made me feel like the Australian, like 6 in the morning, start drinking beer in the bar. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
like,
gee, do you need to drink so early?
yeah, well, Australians, they don't have anything better else to do. So I guess we'll have to ask Ricey next time he comes on.
Oh no, where the hell? What happened to Risey?
Hmm. Paolo's already putting colors down on this art.
Yeah.
He's moving right along, and it's looking very, very spiffy.
I'm drawing horror.
I thought you already did when you did Kyle Ritter.
Oh, you like it?
No, Kyle is cool. Yeah, of course he's gonna like it.
Well, you say
Kyle's
he asked for it. He say he
he
wants
did.
one, so I
No,
gave
Kyle
him
is
one.
funny. Kyle's got a good sense of humor, man.
That's what people forget: sense of humor.
Kyle's got a good sense of humor.
You don't have it, you're missing so much in your life.
But Kyle bought it for Cat, right?
Oh,
So
I heard about that.
so I don't know if you should have did this for him because he was against you in the drawn and quartered fan
Oh,
edition.
come on. I'm from the East. I understand sportsmanship.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I know.
Nah, nah, I'm just messing with you. I mean, he did vote against you, but I'm messing with you on the other part.
Oh, don't worry. My heart is a lot bigger.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious though. Back
Well,
to Pablo.
I don't blame people who work for Kate. Kate have a really nice artwork.
Oh yeah, Cat is beautiful. Cat is amazing. She's got good line work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tank Ferret, is that you, sir?
What's up, brother?
Hey,
How do
Tank.
you?
Come on.
Dude,
Okay.
I just woke up for my nap.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah. No, I didn't even get a notice. Um,
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know
what
what?
happened
yeah.
for the last month.
You know what,
Tank,
Tank?
Tank
You
was gone
might
a
not
whole
even
month.
be subscribed to me anymore. You got to go check that stuff out.
No, I
Yeah.
did. I did. I double checked, and I'm still subbed, and I still got the little bell. So I was like, "What the heck? I didn't get my notification." I also
That's what
didn't get my notification, the message from what do you call that place? Twitter.
Twitter.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's why Tank was gone a whole month and a half because he never got notifications.
uh,
So what's been going on, Tank?
life, dude. I'm getting some drawing done. My sleep schedule's kind of inside out as I'm still waiting on dental procedures.
Ouch.
Man, Pablo's over here he's putting this color in so quick I'm getting dizzy. Jeez, Pablo. I was like, doop, 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 color, 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 color. So
Pablo's
Tank,
amazing.
man. Yeah, Pablo is amazing. No man. I mean, he's doing Hispanics proud all over the world, man.
Oh man.
I, on the other hand, make Hispanics look bad all over the world. So I'm glad we have Pablo to balance us out. You know, like we got Pablo, and then we got E, and then Pablo puts us in a high standing, and then there's me. I don't know what I do for the community, but I'm here. I'm here.
You're being the nice guy.
We are here.
You bring the charm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm here. Hey, Tank. So did you hear? I moved to the West Coast.
What?
Yeah, I'm in Washington State now, from North
What?
Carolina. I drove the whole time you were gone. I was driving from North Carolina to Washington State. I'm
Holy
on,
moly.
yeah, waiting on my furniture and all my stuff. I'm over here, joining the thing on my iPhone. This is hilarious because I can't do more than one thing at a time. So I gotta move from app to app to look at the chat. Then I gotta come back. So, so I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat and keep an eye on what's going on in the stream. I gotta flip, move, flip, move, flip, move, flip, move. I feel like I'm playing ping pong with my phone.
I'm right on the Washington-Oregon border along the coast.
Awesome, dude. So that means we can link up.
Yeah. No, there's a few cool people up in this area.
Yeah,
That
Dina's
I
not
really
that
want
far
to get
from us.
together with it, like maybe one of the cons in in Portland or something. I don't know.
Portland is like an hour and a half from me, like two
Dang, you're
hours,
closer to
something like that.
Portland than I am.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Yep.
far, dude. I'm like an hour and change away, dude. I'm not that far. I'm in I guess the biggest town I can say is Tacoma, Washington.
cool.
Okay.
It's, so I'm not that far from Seattle. I'm not that far from Portland. I'm not that far from Canada, and I'm not that far from Dina either, from what I'm hearing.
You're actually quite far away from me because I'm in
Okay, never
there
mind.
southeast Idaho. I'm just saying my husband's grandma lives there. If we go see her next time, then we'll be closer because she is in the U of I area.
So Tank,
What's
Manny
up,
is
bro?
coming to Washington State to do an audit sometime in the near future. So maybe all three of us can link up.
Hell
I
yeah.
think that's a fantastic idea.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Sounds like fun.
we can link up, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna be here. So Tank, man, now I'm not that far away from you. Now I'm
That's
over here on
awesome.
this side of the world. Yeah, it was a struggle, man. That drive was horrible.
Oh, that's no joke, dude. You straight went the Oregon Trail.
No. I went south. I went south. I couldn't go up north, man. I couldn't
Oof.
go up north, so I went south. I went from North Carolina to Atlanta to Alabama to Tennessee, Arkansas, New Mexico, Nevada, Oregon, Washington. I
Yeah.
went
All right.
I went south because the GPS said the shortest route was to go up to Virginia, West Virginia, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, um, Idaho, Ohio, Oregon, and Washington. I want to say Montana. The Montana was in there somewhere too. And I was looking at the Weather Channel, and it was like it's gonna snow the whole time. I was like, man, the hell with that. I'm going south. Oh, I forgot Oklahoma. I went through Oklahoma too. But Oklahoma was nice because I used to live in Oklahoma, so it was nice to go back through Oklahoma. It was nice. But the bad part is the route didn't take me through no Whataburgers. I didn't get to eat no Whataburgers, so that was depressing.
Oh, Whataburger's pretty good.
I know people don't know.
Burgers, shit. Oh, sorry.
You don't know what a
I actually,
Whataburger is, Manny?
No.
Mm-mm.
It's only in
oh, it's
Texas and
just
Oklahoma,
yeah,
but
it's
it's
just it's a burger
amazing.
joint. You know, it's got its
You,
own unique flair.
yeah,
Um,
very
Ah,
unique. It is so good. The
they're
A1
good.
steak
They're
sauce
good.
burger. Oh my
steak
goodness.
sauce.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they have a burger. They call the A1 steak sauce burger, where they actually put A1 steak sauce in. But that hamburger is amazing. Ooh,
Hmm. I can actually think that I can make good ones too. I make my own burger. I season them, and I make my own steak sauce too.
Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, so we was telling Manny about Tank dropped out. We was telling Manny about Saxby's. Saxby's is amazing too. And then we were telling now. I don't Manny, have you had an In-N-Out burger?
No, I have not.
That's
Ooh,
another
In and
burger
Out.
joint that's good.
Oh, so good, man. Dude, In and Out's so good that we
But
live in the north of Oregon, and there's an In and Out that's like 3 hours away from here, and every couple of months we'll make the trip.
yeah, so Tank, which I like Whataburger better, but which one you like better?
Oh, I am more inclined to In and Out, but I'm not dissing Whataburger at all.
Yeah.
I like the In and Out better than all the competitors, but they're all good though. I love Sonic. I love White Castle. Like not the stuff
Hmm.
you get in the freezer section. No, when you go get that stuff fresh, when they
Dude,
cook it from the freezer section.
what about Five Guys? Have you ever had Five Guys?
Yeah, and all you can
Five
eat
Um,
Guys.
peanuts while you're waiting.
I
Oh,
think
Five
Five Guys is okay.
Five Guys.
You should come to Boise and try the Bad Boys Burger. Oh, they're gonna the owner is gonna plan to sell his business. It's kind of sad because the Bad Boys Burger, they have their interior painted with all the movie bad boys in there, like what's that guy name, like Scarface, Godfather,
Al
all the bad,
Pacino. Yeah.
yeah, they got all the mafia lord and whatnot in the movies in there, and they make it look
Nice.
like they have black leather chair and everything. But yeah, it's so sad. I think they're retiring the owner.
No, okay. Yeah, no, I like Five Guys. Well, the thing is, Five Guys is what we had in North Carolina, so that's what I had
The
to
Five
eat.
Guys is not bad. I just feels like I don't know. It just I am not really that into like big chain company because the flavors, you know.
Hmm. I don't know, but Whataburger. I used to actually, man. I
Why
used
does
to
it
work
call
at a
Water Burger?
Whataburger.
Is it the owner? His last name is
No,
it Water?
no. What a burger!
Oh,
Like
what
what
the
a
burger?
burger!
Oh, okay.
What a burger!
I keep thinking everyone is saying Water Burger. It's like
Because when you say it all
Water
together, it sounds
Burger.
like Whataburger, but it's what like what a burger!
I
What a
did heard
burger!
about this one before. They say it's really good.
Yeah, it is. If you go anywhere, if you go to Texas, like if you ever go to Texas to visit, you have to go to a Whataburger, and you get the apple pie. It's good. You get if you like A1 steak sauce, get the A1 steak sauce burger. Oh my God! I went to Texas for Thanksgiving, and that's what I had. I didn't have that for Thanksgiving. I had that pre-Thanksgiving, and then I had Thanksgiving dinner. But there's no way in hell that I was gonna drive from the airport to anybody's house before I stopped at a Whataburger. I'm sorry. That was the first thing I did. I got the rental car. I stopped at a Whataburger. Then I went to visit the in-laws. That was the order of that was the order of events. That's what was gonna happen. No one was gonna derail me from that. I was like, stopping at the Whataburger. I don't want to hear anything. And we stopped at the Whataburger. Then we went to the in-laws. And yeah, what took so long? I had to stop at Whataburger. Oh, okay. They were like, okay, I understand. Like you've been out of this area for too long. So shoot, I was last time I was in Oklahoma. It's like 30 years ago. So yeah, I was like, I have to. It's a must.
One place that I do like, and it's more hit than miss in it because it is a franchise, so results may vary. And
That's you.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit
Thank you.
Bless
is
you.
A&W.
There's an
Oh,
A&W here, and I
Oh,
haven't checked them out yet.
their triple cheeseburger with bacon is just cardiac heaven.
Yeah, that sounds like Hardy's super bacon thing. I think they call them Carl's Juniors over here, but over there's Hardee's where I was at.
oh, Carl's Jr. I like it.
Yeah. See, well, in North Carolina they're called Hardee's, and then over
Oh,
here they're called Carl's Juniors.
would they have rice then? If they are Hardee's,
Yeah. Say again.
rice.
Hmm.
I don't know. Hong Kong used to have Hardee's, and then they sell Cowboys rice.
Mm.
So it's actually just what's that thing? Is a gravy with mushroom in there, and then pour on top of rice.
I don't know. We never had rice in Hardee's.
Maybe it's just
That.
a Hong Kong line, but they shut it down because I don't know. I don't people that I guess they don't really care that much.
Mm.
It's quite
I
sad
don't
because
know,
I
but
like
that
it.
beard is looking good on that Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I was just about to comment, man.
I'm
Manny
watching.
make everything look beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pablo's doing really good with his little drawing too. And let me check the chat. I haven't checked the chat in a minute. Let's see.
Manny make
Ricey
that
was playing.
so pretty.
They said that Ricey was playing Farming Simulator with JP for about an hour ago. And then KP is saying it's pumping time for him. And Lorenzo's saying aloha at Tank Ferry, the infamous or famous Tank Ferry. Depends on how you like it. But now we know we're on the West
Aloha.
Coast. So stand by, people. We might be having some meetup streams. Hopefully, we'll do better than when Edwin and Manny met at the comic book store. And we'll
What?
do a better. Because that stream was hilarious.
Well, it was his wife that had to save us. She was so cute, saying, "You gotta turn it off this way."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah. Like that was the most funniest stream ever, and I enjoyed it. I tagged it on my timeline. It was beautiful.
Cool.
And Manny didn't want nobody to know that he's famous again.
I'm not famous.
I know, Manny. You keep telling yourself that, but you're famous.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm a
you are.
little fish in a big, big pond.
Better be famous than infamous.
Look,
Uh,
look. That's
The
that's
blue
what
hair lady.
what's his name? Jonah Jameson said about Spider-Man. If he doesn't want to be famous, I'll make him infamous.
oh my lord.
And that Captain Marvel Kyle Ritter edition is looking really,
Wow.
really nice.
Oh my. Now I start feeling really bad. What have I done?
It looks good.
It's so beautiful, but at the same time, it's some kind of horror. I said, what have I done?
I don't know. It looks. I
It's
like
so
it though.
beautiful, though. Beautiful in a quite cringe way. I'm not immune to cringe. It gives me ulcers.
Oh
Oh,
Lord, you drew it.
I thought it was funny. I
It
didn't
is
really think
funny.
about how it would look like when it is colored, though.
It looks amazing, is what it looks like.
oh,
I'm just like, I'm so amazed by Manny's skills. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden I say, what have I done?
Well, you can say what you want to about the movie. I guarantee it'll be better than the comic was. I
Yeah.
Well, at
guarantee it'll be
least
a
you
lot
know.
better than the comic. No
I was
matter.
thinking to. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, go
Agent
ahead.
T2099 just dropped by the chat saying hello to everybody. Hey, Adrian, what's going on, brother?
hey, Adrian.
Hey.
Oh,
Adrian.
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 Yo, Adrian, we did it. We made Kyle Ritter into Captain Marvel.
There. All that.
Did he just use a star brush?
Yes,
That's
I use
right.
the star brush. Of course.
So shiny. So pretty.
Oh my lord.
Man, look, both of y'all got to sign this. Dina has to sign it as the artist, and Manny has to sign it as the colorist.
Oh my lord.
I bet
That
you Kyle's
is,
never felt so pretty in his life.
I'm telling you right now, Kyle looks amazing. Like his date life is about to pick up.
Oh my lord.
His social life is about to have an uptick.
So beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Look at the lips.
Cause Kyle, he's kind of like a giant teddy bear.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. It's so funny to me. Oh my goodness. Let me check out Pablo. Pablo's over here about to do something.
I'm doing a grid.
He's doing the grid.
Gee, why did they do that to her? That's so horrible.
And Tank Ferret is being Tank Ferret.
Wiki wiki.
Wiki wiki.
Sorry, I'm drawing Rose Tico. That's why I was like, why?
Rose Tico.
Oh, you gotta show us.
No.
Not done yet. I will show it to you. It's my new commission. That's why I say it's a new level of cringe.
Well, Rose Tico is Rose Tico.
I just don't understand. I mean, she's not ugly, but in the same time, she have to put a lot of makeup on to look nice. But then in Star Wars, I was like, they that hair they gave her, that hairstyle is so bad. It looked like someone that just grab a pair of scissors and just don't even measure or do anything. And then she doesn't even get any hair treatment or anything, and that hair just looked really bad. And then she don't even get to have makeup on. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, why
Yeah.
would she say yes to take a movie that was gonna make her a joke?
Right? No, maybe she thought it was going to be a good movie and it was going to be how they do that. This is going to be great for your career.
I mean,
And
I think it's okay for the Westerners, but she got attacked by a lot of Easterners.
yeah.
It's really sad. But at the same time, I'll be like, oh, well, you sign up with Disney. That's something sad to expect.
Well, it is what it is. Disney's stock is up though, believe it or not. The
Good
movies
thing.
might be sucking, but their stock is up through the roof.
Disney?
hmm
There are always
Disney,
people think that it's gonna work.
yeah, their stock is doing good. Their stock is high.
I
Actually, their
never
stock
like.
made money. All my other stocks lost money. Freaking
Oh.
Microsoft. I hate you. But anyway, I digress.
What about mining company? Isn't that mining companies doing well recently?
I don't know. I haven't checked into them.
Yeah,
Plus,
mining's on the
their
uptick.
mining is doing great in a lot of state because a lot of them were shut down in the Obama time. Recently,
Mhm.
because we have a new president, and a lot of them people are investing hundreds of $1 million into some shut down old mines to
Yeah.
reopen them and put them back in business.
Well, yeah, we
I have to
started
check.
to open up copper mines
Yep,
in the South, the American
isn't it
Southeast,
great?
that have been closed for. Some of these have been closed for upwards of 60 years because the technology, when they got shut down, it wasn't profitable to continue mining for copper. But now they go back and they go through the tailings of, that's the stuff they've already gone through. They go through the tailings, and with the new technology, they're pulling out so many resources, and it's much more environmentally sound than it was, half a century ago. So it's good stuff, real
Yeah.
good stuff. No
Anything
longer do we have giant lakes of cyanide water, near the mining facilities, and that's incredible.
that is good, and anything that opens up jobs is good, man.
Yeah.
I'm all for. I'm all
I
for
mean,
jobs in the U.S. I
mhm.
work in the IT field, and half our stuff is outsourced to other countries. So I like it when we can keep jobs here.
I used to be an environmentalist, and then I learned about humanity and learned how to love people when I was doing volunteer work. So I think, yes, I love the environment, but I think people's life are more important. And
Yeah,
also,
well,
we have developed better way to develop their mining and a lot of things, even coal burning. So, I mean, they talked about that for over a decade ago. Clean way to burn coal. So I don't understand why they don't talk about it. And they just say, oh, no, it's gonna pollute environment.
So Adrian said he saw a leader and it was fantastic. He says Captain Marvel's gonna suck, but no one's gonna admit it. And he's asking if he'll be able to use the copper for the trains that will go across the ocean. I think that's a dig at Ocasio Cortez. I think is her name. That girl.
That's a funny joke. Anything about that girl is just funny.
She don't even realize it. She
No,
don't
I'll
even
give her
the fun
this.
realize
thing
it.
She's
is she
got heart.
actually believed it.
I'll give her this. She's got heart, and she is one of the little people. She's not as poor as she made out during her campaign, but she is not one of the bigwig establishments. But at the same time, our education system shows when she speaks. When she speaks on environmental stuff, it's like, oh my goodness, our education system is garbage.
But
Yeah.
see, here's the thing, right? She is a token,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and she's
But
being
she's calling
used.
others. She's calling others as tokens now.
Yeah, she's being, well, of course, because you project, right? You project, and you don't want to be, but you got to think about it, right? That they needed someone, to prop up so they could virtual signal. So they grabbed this little Puerto Rican chick, which makes me mad because now she is the standard bearer for Puerto Ricans.
I don't even think she's Puerto Rican. I mean,
She
geez,
is.
isn't that she's supposed to be kind of
No,
grow
she's
up
Puerto Rican.
in New York? Why does she
She's a
have such a?
bro. She's a New Yorican. She is a Puerto Rican raised in New York.
But
A New Yorican.
why is her accent sounds like she's a diehard Californian?
I don't know.
She grew up in an affluent area of New York. She visited her extended family in the poorer, less affluent neighborhoods that she claimed to be from. She
Hmm.
would go there to visit. She actually grew up in a nicer neighborhood. That's why she doesn't sound urbanized.
Like
I guess is
she
the
doesn't sound like me.
nice one. Yeah.
Well, like I was thinking, I don't know how poor you are. Your daddy have $1 million mansion,
You
million
know.
like multi-million-dollar mansion. I say, I wish my parent have a multi-million-dollar mansion that I can be that poor.
Yeah, she's being used by the Democrats, and she doesn't realize it. She'll wake up
And I
maybe
think
too
she
late.
actually, that's the fun part about her. Because she actually believes in everything she said. I say, oh my gosh, she's that
Yeah.
type.
Yeah. And well,
Yeah.
and I'll give her that. That's where I say that she's got heart. She sticks to her convictions even if I disagree with them. I'm like, well, at least
Yeah.
you got heart.
Yeah, but that's the problem, man.
That's the problem.
That's the problem is, it hurts me to my heart. It hurts me to my heart, man, to see one of my country folks just don't realize. I mean, and maybe it's a mutual beneficial thing where she needs that political party to help her get through her agenda, and she doesn't mind them using her as a token or AKA poster child or whatever you want to call it.
I don't think she even knows she's being used, but also at the same time seems like they're trying to take her out.
Yeah, they don't like her. The established Democrats
They're like, oh
don't
no.
like her at all. Well, because she doesn't want to play crony capitalism. She is an idealist socialist, and that's where like her wacky ideas come from. That
Yeah.
involve bad math. It's once again, why are you not Republican or Democrats? Because I don't like bad math. Um, the established Democrats despise her, and I just get a kick out of when they have to do a photo op with her, like the look on Nancy Pelosi's face.
Oh yeah, it's so funny.
Like she does not want to be. She would rather be hanging out with the president at that moment.
Seems like she's
And
happier when she was next to Mark Pence.
and see, the anarchist in me goes, I like that reaction that she inspires from these other politicians. She's not a part of their club.
She's a new cray cray club.
Hey, I'll take and this is what we're talking about, right? When we say that vote out the old people because we know that they're not working, vote in some new crazy folk. She's what we're talking about, dude. She's not a part of their system. She's part of the crazy, but she's not a part of the system.
But then,
So,
what kind of crazy she's gonna unleash upon us? That's the problem.
oh, she's not going to get anywhere because nobody's going to agree with her. That's
But
fine. Some groups can
she
still
have a
feel.
a huge following group now, which is
Oh, she
crazy.
does. She does. She does have a huge following. But, you know, it's cult of personality and it will die out.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree
I
with
hope
that. It's not
so.
gonna. I don't think that's gonna go anywhere.
I don't work so hard to come to America to see America turn into a wasteland like Fallout.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna. It's not gonna be Fallout 76 up in here. Quit. Anyway.
Oh, gosh, I hope not. If Bethesda designs the future, imagine how glitchy it'll be. You can't interface with anything, right? I just
I
wanted a
love
cup
you.
of coffee.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, speaking of which, it is actually 10 o'clock my time, so I am going to be signing out. Manny is in good hands. He's got his sidekick, Mr. Tank
Well,
Ferret. Dina's in the house, bringing the more rougher side of house. She's supposed to be the feminine, frailty, but she's not. So,
No.
well,
so
You need to get me those next time if you want the feminine one.
yeah, Mitos is cool too. Well, we have maternal manilicious, so maybe that's the feminine side of.
boy. So
You gotta blame Pope Fire for that one.
I think we're gonna be signing out because I need to go get some stuff done too. I've been doing this for 3 hours now, so
We've been on for 3 hours.
yeah, we've been on for 3 hours, dude.
Jeez, Louise.
Yeah,
Wow, happy time flies by.
Yeah, it flew by quick, and I was telling Manny I might want if my equipment comes, because I told my wife, baby, call transportation. Maybe we'll get our furniture. So guess what she didn't do? She didn't call transportation, but then they left her a voicemail like, we wanted to deliver your furniture tomorrow, but you never picked up. And I was like, I want my equipment. But anyway, hopefully we'll have our equipment by Friday. And if that is the case, Saturday is going to be an 8-hour stream day for me. It's going to
Wow.
be a long one. Yeah, because I haven't streamed in a while, and I need to get my presence felt again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I miss your streams too.
yeah, I miss you guys too, man. That's why I jumped in on this on my phone. I was like, you know what, Manny's about to go on. F it. I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm gonna grab my Bluetooth headphones, and I'm just gonna wing it, and hopefully it works out.
Heck yeah.
See,
all right.
27 likes.
See, that's what I did. Is I woke up from what was supposed to be a short nap. Uh, I spent a little bit of time with the kids. I checked my phone, and I was like, "Wait, what? I didn't get an alarm for this. I should have gotten an alarm." I grabbed my headset and proceeded to wake up online.
There you go, man. And Manny missed you, so we're glad you're back, Tank.
Yeah, of course, we all miss.
Oh, I missed everybody. I missed everybody.
I didn't miss Tank. I was happy. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Tank. We missed you.
Well, the name better next time.
Yeah, it's all good. But now that I know we're in the same vicinity, man, definitely we gotta. When Manny comes this way, we definitely gotta make an effort to do a meetup, man.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, I walk out to my sidewalk. I do a face left, and I see the Columbia River.
There you go.
You know, that's where I am on a map.
Speaking of which, Tank, where were you when I was trying to explain Kentucky windage to people from Kentucky?
I'm sad I missed this.
I was like, yeah, just use Kentucky windage. What's
Black
Kentucky windage?
What are you doing? I'm compensating for the bad lineup of my sites is what I'm doing. I'm using Kentucky windage. I'm winging it, all right?
I'm winging it. So I have to explain it like drill sergeants explain it to privates. Look, private. This is what
You use
Kentucky
Kentucky
windage
windage.
is.
You see that your shot is registering there after you pull the trigger and you meant to hit there? Adjust.
Yes.
You now have your
Ooh.
Kentucky windage.
Manny didn't know what Kentucky windage was.
Whoa, how
Josh
would I
Pierce didn't
know?
know what Kentucky windage was. I was like, wait a minute, for real, y'all are burly, manly man from the woods with you killing bears with your bare hands, and y'all don't know what Kentucky windage is. This is terrible. This is terrible. So Tank, thank you for showing up late.
All right, so let's
Well,
go.
thank you for having me.
Let's go around the room and see where everybody's at. And Dana, where can we find you?
Huh? You can just find me on Facebook. Just type in my name, Dina Israel, and it should pop up with my icon. Yeah.
Cool. Pablo,
Yes, you can
where
find
can we
me
find
on Twitter, uh, on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Pablo Romero Art.
you? Alrighty. E.
Hey everybody, this is E Ortiz. You can find me at E Ortiz, colorblind underscore E on Twitter, E Ortiz Arts on Facebook, E Ortiz on YouTube. And you can also find me hanging around Manny's channel every so often. Thank you all for joining us. I shall start streaming as soon as I get my equipment, and we'll be having rocking and rolling fun once again.
Awesome. Tank is muted.
Hey, yes, I'm here. Yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at /TankFerretArt. You can also find me here on YouTube at TankFerretArt. And coming soon, I'll have my merch store up at tankferret.website. Yeah, so I'm getting around, and you can almost always find me here, my home away from home, Good Dog Press. So definitely tune in here if you're looking for me.
Alrighty. And of course, I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and I thank you for coming into my computer room tonight, people. And we'll be here again tomorrow night at the same time, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I will, I don't know what I'm going to draw, but I'll try as much as I can to do something to entertain you. And thank all you on the panel for coming tonight. Thank you, E. Thank you, Tank, Pablo, and Dinah. And of course, Josh Chris, too. It was awesome to have him here, too. So until we meet again tomorrow night, Good Dog Press, we'll see you again. Aloha all.
Aloha.
Later,
Aloha.
Bye.
guys.